Yay! Okay, I watched a, 1 second, let me fix my settings again. I watched a video that someone posted on Suika game, and they got double watermelon, but it took them 60 hours. And also they were playing a different game. Or well, they were playing the online version or web version, and apparently that one's supposed to be easier. And I'm playing the Switch version. I think like what someone was saying. Here, let me fix my model live chat. What someone was saying is, you can make that double watermelon more easily on the online version, because I think the watermelon on the online version is a bit easier, or it's a bit smaller, or the box is bigger, so there was like more space. But basically it was like a triangle strategy. And then they built up 2 honeydews at the same time. But yeah, it was kind of like a triangle strategy. So we're gonna try and maybe see if we can do that today a little bit. I don't know. I'm not gonna stream for very long because I haven't had dinner yet. But yeah, we're just gonna try and see how it turns out. Yeah, and I don't exactly remember all the details for that strat. So part of this is just gonna be me generally trying to get the gist of what it was again. Ooh, that was not the strat. I feel like I'm messing it up already. But the other thing though is that they were very patient when they were doing this strat, and like they let the fruits fall really slowly and stuff. And I'm not usually that patient, and I know that that's a problem I have. So I need to be more patient and learn to be more patient. But yeah, that person was combining so many fruits, and then there was so little trash too. It was pretty nice. It was like, wow. It was so pro. I don't know. If I'm lower energy today, or like right now, it's mainly because my stomach kind of hurts. Yeah, I don't know. My stomach's been hurting a lot the past week or so. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Yeah. Ooh, I messed up. Kind of. Yeah, I messed up. I'm definitely not doing this strat correctly, I think. I'm not doing this right. But like, also the video was in Japanese, so I couldn't understand it. Because like, I can't read very well, and they used a lot of kanji. Oh, but maybe I can kind of fix it-ish. I can see how they were saying though that like there's not enough space to have two suikas, because like even like I don't think there's enough space really to even have two honeydews. And not have them touch and combine. Cause yeah, if I make two, they're definitely, it looks like they're definitely gonna have to combine here. Also, I messed up, I think. Oh, I definitely messed up. I don't think this is going very well. But yeah, they were saying like you should make like split the box into triangles, and like I did not split it into triangles. I kind of just want this round to die. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I don't want to do this round. I'll try again and try with this strat again. Oh. Oh, strawberry. Oh no. Oh, and then the orange. Oh god. But maybe is that what we want though? Oh, but I don't think I want the grapes down there. I think they were saying to put like the smaller fruits down here. And I think that grape is gonna fall down. Yeah, it's falling down. To put the smaller fruits over on this side, and then they'll just eventually combine, like trust the process or something. I don't know if I trust that process. Ooh, yeah, I don't know if I trust the process. I'm not succeeding at making the triangle that they were saying that I should have. Like, it's not working. Or maybe I should just let it fall. And then, maybe that would help. And then this, ooh. I think this is what we didn't want, like, to have trash on both sides like this. I think we wanted to have trash in the middle, if anything. Ooh, that was the wrong place to go. Okay, and then these should combine. Okay. Okay. I don't think this is going any different than my usual Suika. Do you think that they can touch? I don't think they're getting any closer. I'm messed up. I don't think this is it. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Like, oh. Hi, Quartz! I'm just doing a small stream. Yesterday I streamed and then I was like, I'm going to only stream for 30 minutes to an hour, and I streamed for, like, 3 hours. But today I haven't eaten dinner yet, and I have sushi waiting for me downstairs, so I will stop. But I watched a video that got recommended to someone for Suika strats. So I'm trying to do the triangle strategy that they were doing. Where it's like, No, it's not gonna be a repeat of my 9-hour stream! I don't have work tomorrow because it's like a holiday, but like I'm not gonna stream for 9 hours again. Not today. Maybe another day. But yeah, I just watched someone do like, I don't know, they did like a strat where they separated the box diagonally in half. And then they built two honeydews on both sides with like some fruits in the middle, and then they ended up being able to build one Suika and then another Suika. But then like that was a different version of the game. So based off the comments on the video, I don't think that's really possible on the Switch version, because they were saying the online version is easier or something because there's more space, or like the Suika itself is smaller on the online version. But I'm just generally trying to see if I can replicate the strategy a little bit. But I also forgot the exact strategy because it was all in Japanese, and it was just like subtitled in Japanese too, and they used a lot of kanji, so I couldn't read it, and I was just like, I think I know what they were talking about. Oh. Yeah, I'm already messing it up. Oh. It's this apple. This apple is messing me up. Yeah, katakana is like really hard for me too because I just don't use it enough. Actually, like when I when I took Japanese in college, the requirement for the class is like you do like the not requirement for the class, but like kind of like before you start the semester, you're supposed to learn, oh, that's not good. You're supposed to learn all the hiragana and all the katakana before the class starts. And actually what happened was I did not learn all of the hiragana and katakana before class started, so they were assuming that you already knew that stuff. And it took me like halfway through the semester to actually finish remembering everything. And somehow I still was able to, you know, pass. But like, you know, a lot of people were beginners in that class, and I had an advantage in terms of like I knew a lot of vocabulary and grammar already, and our textbook had a lot of romanji in it, so I struggle bust my way through. Yeah. Oh, what are the 3 different ways you're trying to memorize the katakana? I don't know, for me, I memorized the hiragana first, and then I memorized katakana after. Because it was just too hard to try to memorize both at the same time. And also, we used more hiragana than katakana anyways. Because that's just how Japanese is. I think when I was practicing, I would do this method where, because like I'm too cheap to buy flashcards, right? So I would do the method where you fold over a piece of paper and then you write down the hiragana on one side and then the romanji or on the like underneath the fold, and then I would just like flip back and forth between the pages. Hiragana is definitely my start. Oh, Duolingo? Yeah, Duolingo is okay. I think like it's not like a great like source to, or it's not a good source to it's like you can't learn just with Duolingo, basically. Especially like grammar. I think it's good for vocabulary and stuff. I was actually thinking about doing yeah, Duolingo, it's like they're trying to gamify it, and it does work for practice as like supplementary to other things, but it's just not good enough to learn Japanese with on its own. That was something I had on my list of like stream ideas to do, is just like refresh my Japanese a little bit and like try out using Duolingo. Because I kind of want to see like how far I can skip in terms of the Duolingo skill tree. Yeah, what textbook are you using? Well, for my class, we used textbook called like Elementary Japanese. I like that one a lot. But I think the other one that gets recommended or used a lot is Genki. Just skip all of it then say you're great. No, I wanna I want to see I wanna measure my success. Because then I can compare compare to other people like how good or bad my Japanese is. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. The person in the video that this is definitely not what the strategy was supposed to look like. I think I'll rewatch the strategy video later or something and, you know, try to figure it out. Just a couple volumes called Contemporary Japanese. I have a textbook and a workbook. I've never heard of Contemporary Japanese before. Is that like a conversationalist kind of book? Wait, actually let me look it up real quick. Contemporary Japanese. Oh, I've never seen this. Oh my god. Is this by Tuttle? Oh, it is! Oh, interesting. This is like made by the same publishing company that my textbook was based off of. Or not based off of, but like my textbook was published by? Yeah. If you ever have Japanese questions, you can maybe ask me, but I can't promise I'll be able to answer anything. I can mainly help with pronunciation, maybe. Oh my god. But yeah, it's been so long that my vocabulary is also starting to deteriorate. My vocabulary, my sentence structure, my grammar, my conjugation, everything is going badly. But yeah, I think like when we were in Japanese class, like one of their methods or like one of their tests is like every Monday we would have a vocabulary test, and like we would have to memorize the vocabulary for a chapter every week. And then we would get quizzed on like a random we would get quizzed on a random 5 vocabulary words, and then we'd have to spell them out and stuff. So like when we would have to do that, I would just have to study the Japanese. I would just have to study the characters that were in those vocabulary words for that week. And then I would try to memorize them. And it was really bad too, because sometimes I don't know, what sucked about like knowing vocabulary and how to say things is I could write the romanji for everything, and then I wouldn't remember how to write the character, or like I wouldn't remember how to write the hiragana or the katakana, and then I would just like sit there for like 5 minutes and then try to remember how to write the letter. It's like knowing how to say something in English. Yeah, it's just like exactly like a spelling test, except you forget how to write the letter like E or something and you're screwed. I thank you for the follow if you're still here. I haven't set up my alerts yet. And I don't know how. But I'm trying to figure it out. I added stuff to my bio like the other day after stream, I think. Very simple stuff. Very, very, very simple stuff. Wait, I'm already messing up the strat. I don't even think I'm remembering to do the strat anymore. But you know, I also didn't know how to do the strat anyways. So I'll try to oh wait. Can I salvage it? No, I can't salvage it. I'll just do whatever I want. I forgot if I talked about playing League on stream, but I've never played League before. And like, I'm just like, it's okay. I usually just lurk too, so don't worry about it. Just, you know, just chill. It's fine. What was it? Like, there's a streamer that I follow. I like haven't watched them very much, but it's like Kage or something. I've like seen his YouTube videos a bit. And then he had a subathon or something recently, and then League is Whack. I don't play it often. I've never played. I forget if I told this story already or if I told it while you were here, Quartz, but basically you're playing Valorant. I've never played Valorant. The only game that is like that I've also like thought about playing Valorant before, like kind of recently, because I'm kind of interested in like how it works. But it also kind of seems complicated because there's like a buying phase or something. Also, just in general, I'm not used to games where you have to max out or like not max out, but you have to like look at all the different game mechanics or like you know like the differences between weapons, like the subtle differences, like oh this one has this precision, that one has that precision, this one is this speed, that one's that speed, etc. Like I've played like Super Animal Royale before and like PUBG like a very little bit, but I just kind of flew by the seat of my pants, and I'm also not good at aiming. But yeah, like Kage right now, he's like he would like had a stream that like went live and he was just like, oh, I'm never gonna play this game again. I was like, what game is it? And it was League. Valo is cute. Having a friend can show how to play well. Yeah, but like all of my, I don't think I know anyone that plays Valorant except like people from my old like college club. Like I think like some of them play Valorant, but I'm not very close with them, so I don't want to ask. I'm also like older than them because I'm an alumni, so then it's like kind of awkward to talk to my underclassmen and be like, hi, I'm old, but I used to go here, teach me how to play. I'm like not that old. I didn't graduate that long ago, but I'm also like, oh no, I don't want to talk to these people. Like I'll give you career advice, but like I can't talk to you about playing these games. I'm too old. But yeah, like I feel like everyone that I know, like most of the gamers I know that do play more mainstream games, like the only game similar or like similar in my head to Valorant that they play is like Overwatch 2 or like Overwatch, and I don't really want to play Overwatch because the first time I played it, I played Overwatch 1 and it just like made me have motion sickness. And I know that like I know now that there's like a way you can kind of reduce it by turning off motion blur or something, but it's just not for me. I think I don't know, it's just too confusing. I'm out of college too, it definitely feels weird. Yeah, and it's like, I just like lurk in the server because sometimes they have good career advice from mentors and stuff, and I've never had a mentor for my field. And I'm just like, I need advice too. But yeah, was it that college club like was formed like kind of or like when I was in my senior year? So it was like a very baby deer, like forming its like first steps or something. So all the people I know from it are graduated, and dude, it's just like it's grown so much. But now I'm also like, oh, I'm too scared to talk to you guys. Oh, this game is over. This game is very much over. But yeah, I don't know. I might try to play Valorant sometime. If I do, I'll probably try to stream it and just be like, haha, like, newbie plays Valorant and just goes through the tutorial. I don't know. When it's like a multiplayer PvP, when it's a multiplayer PvP game, like, oh, that's, wait, actually that score was really bad. What is it? When, like, when it comes to games where, like, there's, like, weapon optimization and stuff. Oh, thanks, Quartz. If you ever get curious, I can show you the ropes. Thanks. Maybe after I do a tutorial or something. But yeah, what's it called? My brain is thinking so slowly. Oh, I remember. When it comes to games where it has like different weapon optimization and stuff, and like, oh, like this weapon is better than that weapon, like basically any kind of shooters and stuff, like Cyberpunk or like Cyberpunk, or like maybe Last of Us. I don't know. I didn't actually play Last of Us. I just watched like a playthrough for it. But just like games with guns in general. I don't think I can notice the differences in the weapons enough. And I feel like if I played more, then maybe I would be able to tell. But, I don't know. I just get kind of impatient and I don't want to spend like my entire time just playing with the weapons. But usually in single player games, it's pretty easy or like fine. Oh fuck, I put that in the wrong spot. Usually, when it's a brain thinking. Usually when it's a single player, it's fine because it's like, oh, I can just like learn at my own pace. I don't care if I die. But if it's a multiplayer game, especially a multiplayer game with teammates, which like those ones seem more fun too. I kind of feel bad because I'm just like on a team with other people and I'm losing very badly, which is like maybe that's also why when I play Splatoon, all I use is the Splattershot Junior or the Splattershot Custom because I know how to use that weapon. It makes more sense with time, of course. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe since I started playing Splatoon, like maybe I'll like branch out on Splatoon a bit more and try to use some more weapons and different loadouts on Splatoon instead of just my Splattershot Junior. Like I'll try to do like more Salmon Run because Salmon Run, like you have to use whatever weapons they have that day or time period. So you have to get used to using other weapons. So I should play more Salmon Run, but usually all I play is Anarchy. Splattershot Pro for life. I'm really bad at using the Splattershot Pro, I think, because of the special. I'm not sure if it's the Splattershot or the Splattershot Pro, but like both of them I'm bad at using their specials. I think one of them is like a jetpack, right? And then you shoot from like the sky. I'm bad at aiming and like moving around with it. And then also with the other Splattershot, or that's not the Splattershot Junior, it's like the special is like the big gun bazooka thingy that can like one-shot kill someone. I'm not good at using that either because I know apparently you're supposed to, not apparently, but like the key to it is you're supposed to like pick who to kill before you activate your special. But like one, I have bad aim. Two, I kind of like to just be impulsive and use it. There is a game mode that goes down to 5 rounds, really casual of the regular mode. For Valorant, down to 5 rounds. See, I don't even know that there are rounds. Wait, no, I know that there are rounds in Valorant, but I don't even know like the different game modes in Valorant. I don't know. The other game that like I don't know like what the gameplay of it is like because I haven't watched people play it before, even though I've seen like clips of it, is like Apex Legends. I feel like I hear Apex Legends, Valorant, and like League and Overwatch like all in the same, like I just hear everyone say like those like buzzwords. And then like Dota, and then I don't know. It's all just random games I never played because I had a Mac, so like I had a Mac in college, so I like it could barely run Final Fantasy 14. And like whenever I hear about like these like multiplayer games that are online and competitive, like I just hear like, oh, like frame rate really matters, etc, etc. You should have a good computer because otherwise it'll perish or something. I don't know. But yeah, like to play Overwatch 2 on my MacBook, I think I had to use NVIDIA GeForce Now, like back when it was still in beta or something. Or like closed beta or private beta. I had to like wait for an invite or something before I could even try playing it. Apex is the running sim. Running sim? I guess I've played all the typical shooters recently. Have you played, what is it? Super Animal Royale? I played Super Animal Royale for like a bit. I got addicted because, I think I had to play it for work. Yeah, I had to play it for work, and it was kind of fun. So then I ended up playing and getting like a little addicted to it. And then you can play duos in that. I'm pretty sure there are other games you can play duos in too, but I got my friend into it and then we would play a little bit. But she wasn't very good, so she was like, oh, I don't want to play too much. And and she would also just get tired. I think she more wanted to play it because she just wanted to hang out with me, which is like, I appreciate it, man. Thanks, man. Also, they were doing like a Chinese New Year event, and then they were like really cute, like not skins, like accessories that you could get, and I was like, I just want my red envelope so I can get my cute accessories. And then like I got all my cute accessories and I stopped playing. But yeah, what's it called? I think my impression right now of Apex is that I think it's a like with having zero knowledge of what it actually is, I think it's a battle royale. Maybe? I could be completely wrong. Oh, the other thing is like, was it? There's Fortnite too, right? I think I might have tried to play Fortnite once, and then I realized that like it's called Fortnite because you can build forts around yourself to defend yourself in this battle royale. And I was so confused by trying to build stuff that I just couldn't. I couldn't figure it out and I couldn't play it, so I just ended up like quitting. And then I like met someone who like is a really big like she loves to play Fortnite basically, and like I think she streams Fortnite sometimes. I don't know if she still plays Fortnite anymore though, actually. But she was like, "Oh, actually there's a mode in Fortnite where there's no building." Where there's no building. And then I was like, oh really? And I was like, maybe I'll try to play it. And I think that was 2 years ago, and I haven't tried to play it since. But I don't know, like some things are just like, you know, if this 10-year-old from like Wisconsin or something can like play Fortnite, so can I. But you know, they also have like more time on their hands than I do, so maybe that's an unfair comparison. I don't know. It's like Roblox. Like, I don't like Roblox, but I think this Miraculous Ladybug, no, I know, like, the Miraculous Ladybug voice actor who voices Luca, Luca with a K, not Luca Kaneshiro. Luca, in, Miraculous Ladybug. He's, like, one of the love interests, for Marinette. Like, Luca is, like, one of my favorite characters in Miraculous. Also, he just, like, looks so cool. He started streaming on Twitch, and then I would watch his Twitch streams. And then I think he did like a fan event in Roblox or something because they were promoting the Miraculous Ladybug skins, or like the Miraculous Ladybug world they built in there. So I tried playing Roblox like one time, and then I was like, I don't understand this game. I can't build also, and it took me a while to get to know there's a zero build in Fortnite. Yeah, see, like it makes sense that there would that maybe like they wouldn't have that build, or not bleh. It makes sense that they would have a mode where you couldn't, or you didn't need to build anything, because you know you might as well have as many modes as possible, and like that mode is easy to like I would assume that mode is easy to implement because you just take away a feature of the game. But like I just never thought that it would be there, and I never tried to look. So yeah, yeah. I don't know. Like, maybe it's just me, but like, it's just like hard to figure out some online games, like sometimes, because like, with like Super Animal Royale, I feel like it's pretty easy to understand and pretty straightforward, right? Like, I don't know if you guys have played it before, but it's basically like, it's a cute little, 2D battle royale game, and like you all play as little animals and stuff, and there's like different weapons. It's basically just battle royale. And like I think there's just like one mode. It's just like all battle royale. It's either you're singles, you're in a team of 4, or you are in duos, that sort of thing. But it's like it's very straightforward. And then like I think they have like a tutorial too, or I don't even know, but it was very easy for me to grasp. But I tried to play PUBG because I had to play it for work. And then, it was like, they just drop you into this area and then they don't teach you anything. And then I was just like, I don't understand anything that's going on. I don't know how to pick up items. I don't know how to, I don't know how to look through my scope. I don't know how to like take out stuff from my inventory to give to my teammates. I think they joined Apex off of the no build gameplay because the building skill curve is insane. Yeah, like you think that I can shoot and aim at people while also like building like Minecraft Legos? Like I can barely put together Legos like when with all my focus. Speaking of Legos though, I need to put together like this Batman I need to put together this Batmobile that I got from that my dad got me for my birthday like last year from like Costco. He was like, "This is amazing," and I was like, "Oh my god, thanks." I was actually looking at buying a Batmobile for like the past like year, and I just like never pulled the trigger. But yeah, I need to put together that Batmobile sometime. I asked him if he wanted to put it together with me, and he was like, "Eh." I think he just wants to see it be made. Gotta have 16 buttons on your mouse to build that fast. Like, actually, my mouse has like 12 buttons because I have like the Razer Naga Trinity, but like really I never use those buttons. I used to be a Final Fantasy player on the PS4, and you can't use those other buttons, so they became useless. So I couldn't use any macros. I was kind of sad. Oh, that Clementine. Oh my god. Um, but yeah, like I wanted to try to get into PUBG because I think that Battle Royale is kind of fun, and like even though I don't really understand the weapon optimization, like I think I can pick it up over time, like which ones I like better. I don't know. I am just very lazy. I don't really want to put effort into studying all these guns. Um, yeah. Also, I'm not like a gun buff or anything. Like I don't know. Like I know like some friends that like to go like shooting to like shooting ranges and stuff, and I'm just like, you know, like it's cool in terms of like, you know, you can feel like an action, like a cool action character or something. Like you can feel like Nathan Drake because you know how to shoot or something. But I'm like, I heard that like, you know, when you shoot a gun, there's like recoil and stuff, right? Because it's like, you know, the force gets like pushed back or something, and it's like, I feel like that would hurt. I don't like pain. The MMO mouse. Yeah! You see, like, I just, like, wanted to buy, like, a gamer mouse. Although it lights up. Like, was it? Like, I had never had any, I'd never had anything that RGBs before, right? Because I just had a MacBook Pro. And, like, you know, I didn't have any gamer gear. And, like, I already had headphones that, like, you know, like, my dad was like, "These are good headphones, you should get these ones." And I was like, "Okay." And then they're just, like, you know, normal ass headphones. They're not like, you know, the ones that like light up and shit. So even though people are like, "Oh, gamer shit is cringe, it lights up," like, "Oh, that's so cringe," I'm like, "Oh my god, rainbows." It's, I don't know. And then like right now my like laptop keyboard, I'm not even looking at it or using it, but it's like lighting up rainbows in the background. I'm just like, "Oh my god, rainbows." I won't lie, the precision gunplay Valorant has, I was shotgun hero running like a dummy when I first started. Yeah, I mean, as long as you shoot them and like they die, like it's fine. But yeah, like, was it shotguns are nice because then you know, it has like spread, right? I think when I play Super Animal Royale, I go after the machine guns because like, you know, if it shoots fast enough and I point in like different directions, it doesn't matter if I miss like one shot because then I have like 4 or 5 other shots that could also, you know, that could also hit. Oh, thanks. Mm, but yeah, that's like another thing on my list of like, you know, one day I'll play it kind of things. Like maybe one day I'll also play League, but like, you know, not right now. Like there like it's like I don't know why, but it's like, oh, there are all these toxic or like, you know, like games I've heard are toxic that like I could learn to play. And then meanwhile, like my backlog of games that like I actually bought because I'm like, oh, I'm interested in playing these and like, you know, like single player games. Um, they're just like sitting over here like, what bitch, what about me? What about me though? Like, my friend, like, I bought I bought Final Fantasy 15 like when it came out, I think. And I was like waiting for it to come out because you know, like it went through development hell and shit. I was waiting for that game to come out for forever, and then I finally got it, and then like right around the time where I got it, well, actually, I think I got it kind of late because I got it for Black Friday. But yeah, I got the game, and then around the same time as like me getting the game, I got into Final Fantasy 14. And then I never played 14. Rainbows, lol. Yeah, but sometimes lights just mean, pretty. I don't care if it's gamer cringe, it's cute. But yeah, so I haven't finished playing 14, or no, not 14. I haven't finished playing 15. Like I have barely played 15. And I know I should play. I have a friend who's been like waiting on me to finish playing it because they're like, when are you gonna finish playing 14 or like 15? And I'm like, I don't know. And it's been like 2018. It's been like 5 years. 5 or 6 years. And I like played a little bit more, I think. Like, I know like some things. I don't know. I like don't know anything. I don't know. And I want to play like 16. There's so many games I want to play. I have like Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I heard that's a really good game. And like I think I've had that game for like like 3 years or so, and I haven't played it either. And I'm just like, oof. I bought like I watched someone play Ni no Kuni, like the first Ni no Kuni, right? And then I really enjoyed it. And then I think that was back when I didn't have a PS4. And then I got a PS4, and then I think I was gonna buy Ni no Kuni, but I was also like, I don't know. But basically, like, Ni no Kuni 2 came out, right? And I was like, oh my god, I have a PS4. I could totally just play this game, like, once it comes out. Like, I'm totally just gonna play this game. And then I bought, like, I didn't even buy the American Collector's Edition. I bought the European Collector's Edition because there's a figure that comes with it, right? Like, that's how much I was, like, hyped up for this game. And then, I have never played that game before. Yeah, that game has never been inserted into my, PlayStation. But I've also never seen, spoilers for it. So, like, I can always play it sometime. Hehe. It's not like there's a rush, right? Yeah, there's no rush. There's no rush. So I can play whenever. But then it's like sometimes I just think like, oh, it's just because I don't have enough time to play these games. And then like I'll play Splatoon for like 50 hours or something. And then I'll play Suika game for 9 hours. But it's just like I think it's just like the time commitment or like the fear of time commitment because like when I was younger I was a big I was a big handheld like gamer. So like we didn't have very many like console like home console games because apparently like my parents just didn't know like what kind of games to buy. And like it's not like I was the one who was in charge of the wallet at that point, right? And also just like console games have always, or like home console games have always just been more expensive than like handheld console games. And it was just easier to like go into the GameStop bargain bin for like $5 games or like, $15 games than it was to go into the bargain bin for like a $30 like discounted game or something, Yeah, so then, and then also, like, we would also just go a lot of places on the weekends and, like long car drives and stuff. So, in, like, my two main things I would do in the car were either read, whether it's, like, reading a book or reading fanfic, or I would, well, actually, like, reading fanfic didn't come until, like, much later because I didn't have the, wait, no. Wait, I'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, so it was either like reading books or it was going to be like playing a game on a console or on my like DS or something or the Game Boy and stuff, right? And like when it's like that, it's just like, oh, I don't have a choice kind of to do anything right now other than play games because, you know, I'm trapped here. So it's like it doesn't feel like it's like a quote-unquote like waste of time. Like there's like nothing else really that I could be doing with this time that would bring more value to it. But like when I but like what happened now is that like since I grew older, like I have like more responsibilities and stuff. So it's like, oh, I'm at home. Like instead of playing this game, I should be doing something productive, right? So then I'm like, I know that if I start playing this game, then I'm gonna take a lot of time and it's just gonna be me, or I'm just gonna like spend too much time and I don't have that much time because I want to be productive, so I shouldn't do this, or I shouldn't play this game because I know it's a long game, etc, etc. So then what happened is eventually, like what happened with like Final Fantasy is like that game is like a game you have to play on your laptop, right? But then the thing is like there's like you can do like small amounts in like of the game at a time, and it's like that's true for any game, but like with Final Fantasy it's like, oh, I can just run like one dungeon and then it'll be okay. Like I can just run one dungeon or I can just do my dailies and then it's fine. It's like not a big time commitment, and then you just get sunk in and then like you get immersed and then you end up playing all day, and like yeah, like that's why I could play Final Fantasy. But then like that's why I don't know. It's like weird that like I can play like some games and like just like end up sitting there for hours, but then like it's just like the mental hurdle of like playing like other games that are just like standalone story, etc, etc. It's like with Suika game too, because it's like I am like, okay, I'm just gonna do like one round of Suika game, it's not gonna be too long, and then I end up like sitting here for like hours and I'm like, oh shit. Oh god. But I'm not sitting here for hours today because I have sushi waiting. I have sushi waiting, so I'm not gonna sit here for hours. Um, but yeah, but yeah, that's also like why I wanted to start streaming, because then it's like, oh, I'm being productive by streaming and talking to, and like, you know, it's like doing whatever I want and like, etc. But then I'm also like playing games, and you know, it's also like I cannot stream forever. So, like at some point I do need to stop streaming and take a break. So it should be a good balance, I say, even though, I don't know, I keep thinking about how my stream the other day was 9 hours long, and I'm like, that's not happening again soon. Or like, unplanned. I need to eat if, or like, I don't know, I need to, yeah, I'm not letting that happen again. I say, but it might happen again. But yeah, I don't know. What other things would I think about doing on stream? I'm gonna look at my list. I was thinking of... So I mentioned this yesterday because I like slipped into accidentally talking about my Pride and Prejudice, like, not obsession, but like, I like Pride and Prejudice a lot, right? Like the Jane Austen, like, classic novel. So one of my stream ideas, because I was coming up with this list while I was like about to slip into the Pride and Prejudice like pit again, was like reading all of Pride and Prejudice on stream, or like playing the Pride and Prejudice dating sim on stream. I have, what games do I have? I have like playing the Batman Arkham Knight series on stream, Gotham Knights. I'm not sure if I would want to do Gotham Knights before Arkham, like the Arkham series. I have played like some of the Arkham series before, but oh, it's funny. I had to play some of the Batman series like for like work or something, right? I like, don't question like why I have to play so many games for work. I can't answer that. This was like an old job too. What is it? I had to play a lot of games for work, so I played like the Batman Arkham games for work, right? And then we had to play all 3 games, but it would be random like which games we would play sometimes, and then like, you know, like like they wouldn't call them the Batman, they wouldn't call them by their titles, they would call them by something else. So like we would play like this game and then that game and then that game, and then I got confused like because I'd never played any of the Batman Arkham games before, and I don't think I'd ever seen gameplay for it either. I just knew that I wanted to play it eventually because I'm a big Batman fan. And then I was playing and then I was playing Arkham Knight, which I think is like the last of the Arkham trilogy. And I think I was also playing the second Batman Arkham game. But yeah, oh my god, my friend is like, fuck, okay. So, shit. I thought I hid my activity on Steam, god damn it. Okay, fuck me. Um... 8 hours of Suika game later. No, not 8 hours of Suika game later. Fuck. Okay, I need to figure out my settings later because I didn't tell my friend that Mr. Das. Yeah. I didn't tell my friend that I am trying to do VTube. And like this is my friend who like also like doesn't do who isn't into VTubers. I don't even know if she knows about VTubers. Yeah, there's a dating sim. I'll talk about it in a second, but oh my god, my friend just DM'd me on Steam and it was like VTube Studio? Question mark? Ooh. And I'm just like, oh god damn it. Like this is my friend who I was like, I told like two of them, I'm like, I'm working on a secret project, like I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is because if I tell you guys what it is, I'm gonna stop doing it. It's too embarrassing, I can't. Like I can't tell you what it is. Like I absolutely cannot tell you what it is because I'm too embarrassed. And like basically I'm just like, fuck, I just outed myself, god damn it. But like I need to come up with an excuse to tell her why I have VTube Studio. And I'm just gonna tell her something like, oh, you know, like, I was talking to Nico about it, or not Nico. I was talking to a friend about it, and like I just wanted to look at like, you know, what it is. Cause I'm curious. I'll just tell her like, you know, I got into VTubers, so you know, I was thinking about doing VTuber commissions one day, and I just wanted to look at the tools, or something. I don't know. I need to come up with something. Like she cannot know about this channel. Oh my god, I'll fucking die. But yeah, there's a dating sim, and like, this is what I talked about on stream yesterday. Is I got into Pride and Prejudice because one of the not streamers, but the video game walkthrough person that I followed since I was in like middle school, elementary school, because he like played a lot of like mystery games and he just played them and uploaded the videos to YouTube. He played like I was just a big fan of his. So then I would just like watch a bunch of his videos. And he played the Pride and Prejudice dating sim. And I was like, yeah, I'll watch that. And then I watched it, and what is it? He did like 2 playthroughs, like one where he just like played through it, and he just like did whatever he wanted, and then he did a second one where he actually like went for the true ending, aka like the Mr. Darcy ending, because people who like actually knew about Pride and Prejudice were like, no, you can't just like leave it there. Like she didn't even get with someone like from like Pride and Prejudice. She got with someone from like, I think she got with someone from Emma or from like A Sense and Sensibility. Like she got like he got Elizabeth with like the general or something. Wait, one second. I need to respond to my friend so that she won't be sus. Or wait, maybe I shouldn't respond to my friend. I don't know. God damn it. Girl, like why are you on Steam? And like the thing is, it's like those two friends were in, okay, they're no longer in voice chat, but they were in a voice call together. They were in a voice call together. And I was like, oh, I wish I could voice call with you guys. But like before I saw they were in a voice call, I already knew that I wanted to play Suika game, and I already told myself that if I play Suika game, I had to play it on stream. So I was like, I can't voice call with you guys because I already told myself that I'm gonna stream Suika game. Okay, I'm not gonna respond to her because then, like, you know, I'll just be like, oh, I was AFK. I don't know. I'll come up with an excuse later. I'll come up with an excuse later. I can't think of this right now. Oh my god, I'm having a crisis. But that just means that everyone I know who I'm friends with on Steam can see them. Dying. It's so. Oh god. And it's like I don't have that many friends on Steam because, you know, oh god, but do you view my profile? But then people can probably see that I'm like How do I fix my stream setting? I'll fix it later, but I need to hide that shit. God damn. People were saying, because I was asking, like, for advice on, like, how to keep VTubing identity, like, a secret from, like, people you know, right? Because I also, like, I just don't even want people to know that I'm trying out VTube because, like, I just know they'd be supportive, but I'm just, like, too embarrassed to say, like, I'm trying out things, and I just, like, you know, it's just, like, too scary. I'm just a small, I'm small, okay? Um... But long story short, yes, there's a Pride and Prejudice dating sim. It's why I'm a fan of Pride and Prejudice. So I like watched that guy play Pride and Prejudice. I was like, oh my god, this is so romantic. Oh my god, this is so good. It was so funny too. And what's it called? He. Oh my god, I have that person. I have like Kage's like League stream on in the background, and he's just making like weird noises, and I can't concentrate. It's like white noise. I will rewatch his stream later or something. Because part of me is like, I want to understand what League is a little bit better. Because I think like, I was talking to someone and they were like, oh yeah, League match takes 30 minutes. And I was like, what? Because people kept saying that League is similar to, or like the Final Fantasy 14 PvP mode that they released recently, like Crystalline Conflict, is supposed to be similar to League. But you see, like that mode is only like 4 minutes. No, that mode is only like 5 minutes long, and then it's like there is overtime, and like your overtime can maybe go up to like 10 minutes or so, but it's only like 5 minutes long. And like a League match is 30 minutes? The hell? Also, what's it called? What is up with when like I talk and then my nose just gets kind of clogged or something? I don't know what's happening. Like, it doesn't usually get clogged when I like even just talk to people in general on voice calls. So I don't know what it is about like streaming that's making my nose want to act up. I'm not even talking about Conan this time either. And then I also haven't even like yesterday, I think I got like kind of teary because I was like talking about too much like I was like, oh, like talking about my VTuber model and like, you know, like sentimental things or whatever. Yeah. Oh my god, fruits. And then like, you know, like I cry easily, okay? Yeah, so I was like talking about that, and then I like teared up a little bit. And then like I think the first time I streamed, like I like laughed too hard so that I kept crying a little bit. But I don't know why like my nose is getting clogged now. Like this needs to stop. Oh yeah, and then what else is on my list? Oh wait, and then I never finished the Batman tangent, but basically I played like part of Batman, like the second Arkham game and then the first Arkham game. And then the Arkham Knight basically, right? And then I played Arkham Knight the most, I think, and then I had to play it for a bit, so I what was it? By the time that I had to finish like because we only had to play it for like a set period of time, and then after that time like we didn't have to play it anymore. But I had gotten pretty far and I was like, oh, I wanna keep playing, and like I think this is before I got my gaming laptop. But I was like, okay, well, I know that the streamers I like Video Games Awesome Live or like Far From Subtle on YouTube, like I know that they've played the Arkham series before, so I'm just gonna watch their stream, and then I'm just gonna like I forgot the exact time. Basically, I was like, I'm gonna just watch their stream until I get to the point where I finished or not where I finished, but until I get to the point where I left off, right? Because I think at that point, oh, I think I bought Arkham on my PS4, and I was like, it's been a while, so I like just want to remember like what the story was like and stuff, and like yeah, so I was like watching their stream of it, and then I was like, huh, weird. Like, they're not turning into Catwoman. And it was like, I was like, well, like, at some point they have to unlock her, right? And then I was just so, like, so confused because I was like, when are they gonna turn into Catwoman? I was like, they keep seeing her in this, like, side quest or something. But they aren't playing. You were also crying, drooling. I will no. Not the drooling. Maybe I have to. Maybe when I get a VTuber model, eventually I have to get a drooling, a drooling expression. That was something I was talking about yesterday too. It's just like, I think that I for sure will get a model eventually because even if I give up on doing oh my god, this round was terrible. This score is terrible. Even if I give up on doing like gamer streams and stuff, or like, you know, like very like, you know, like trying to be like you know, bigger streamer kind of vibes or whatever, I don't know. Even if I give up on that, I still do want to stream because I can always stream like art once I get more confident in my art and like, you know, like faster a little bit. And also I can just like stream and casually chat and stuff for fun. But yeah, what's it called? So then I was like, oh, like, people always say, like, you know, you shouldn't get a model unless you know that you like streaming, but I'm pretty sure that I do like to stream. I just don't know if I'll be very, like, consistent with it, though, because my life is a little not consistent sometimes. But I think that's, like, part of growing up. I need to become more consistent and have a better routine and schedule because it's healthier for me. But anyways, yeah, Batman, though. What is it? Yeah, I was like, when are they ever gonna see Catwoman? Or like, whenever they ever gonna turn into Catwoman? And then I think I finished watching that like entire playthrough, and then they never turned into Catwoman, and I was like, I'm so confused. And then I realized I was watching the wrong game. I think I was watching like Arkham Asylum or something, or I was watching like Arkham City or something instead of Arkham, like, I don't know, whichever other game it is where they turn into Catwoman. And I was just like, damn. I got so confused. And then also, yeah, I was watching them play Arkham Knight, and I was just like, huh, I wonder, because like, I was like, I played until this point where like we turn into a tank in the game or something like that. Or like we have to like, you know, beat all these tanks in the game. And I was like, huh, like I wonder when they're gonna get there, because it's kind of been a while. And like there's not that much left. In like there's not that many parts left in their playthrough. Like, when are they gonna get there? Like, I don't think I played that much of it, right? Or is like, I was like, there has to be more to this game. And like, you know, they did get to it. And you know when it was? It was like the very end of the game. And like, I think like after that point in the game, there's like only like 2 or 3 hours left. And I was like, you mean I was this close to finishing Arkham Knight? I was like, holy shit. I was kind of also surprised at how short it was. But yeah, so I do want to play those 2 games on stream. Or 2 games. Those 3 games on stream, and then I want to try playing where's my list? Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights is definitely a game that I just want to play for me because I love the sidekicks a lot. Or like I like the Bat fam a lot. So like my favorite character I think is like I really like Batgirl, like Barbara Gordon, and then I really like Dick Grayson because the original the show that got me into Batman is like the Batman from like the 2000s that would air on like Kids WB. Like that is like my Batman show. And like they introduced like Batgirl first before they introduced Dick Grayson. And I just like I really loved Batgirl. Like she was so cool. Like I like planned out fan fictions that I like wanted to write like for the Batman that I never wrote because you know writing is hard. But yeah, I really like Batman. But I heard like Gotham Knights is not that good, and like I didn't play Gotham Knights because I think I ran out of time because I was just really busy around the time it came out, and then also Yeah, Nightwing. Ugh, I love Nightwing so much. I bought his like what are they called? His Eskrima sticks. The ones that like light up and stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god, these are so cool. I want to do a Nightwing cosplay one day, but I'm also like, oh, skin tight suits, I don't know about that. Also, cosplay. Cosplay's hard. Um, um, but yeah, oh my god. Like, I remember I like really like Young Justice, like the cartoon show. And I just remember like there was this cosplay I really admired, and like um, her Robin cosplay was so good. Oh my god, it was like cosplay goals. Um, what else was on my list? Oh, but yeah, like I heard though that the game like it just didn't get very good reviews. Um, but like, you know, I'm okay with that. And I haven't seen too many spoilers for it. I think I do know like some spoilers, but I am choosing not to think that they're real. Um, but yeah, I think I got to the point in the game, like it was a very early point in the game where it was just literally like you choose like who you want to go as, because you can pick like whoever you want. You can pick like Red Hood, you can pick um Nightwing, you can pick Batgirl, or you can pick is it, I forgot if Tim is in there, like Red Robin. Yeah, I think it's Tim. Or is it Damien? Fuck. I don't remember who they put as like the fourth Robin. Oh yeah, and then they're just Robin because there's not a fifth, right? I think it's probably Tim. I don't know. Yeah, and I got to that point and I'm really bad at making decisions. So then I was like, I don't know who I want to go as. Um, and I also like I just want to see like everyone's reactions to everything, like the characters, I mean. So then I was like, do I have to play this game 4 different times to see everything? And I'm like, I don't know. Like there's probably compilations on YouTube now about it, but yeah. So eventually I'll play that on stream. Um I had like this is my general stream ideas. I have Great Ace Attorney on here. I do want to play Jason Todd and Tim. Yeah. Okay, what is it? This is like the thing is like I haven't really read the comics very much, or like yeah, I haven't really read the comics very much because there's just so much and I don't know where to start. So my main experience with DC has been like the cartoons, like both the shows and like the DC animated universe, DC animated movie universe. Like I've seen those, and then I've read a lot of fanfic. I've read a lot of Batman fan. And like, what is it? Uh, one of the most popular ships in like Batman, oh no! One of the most popular fics in, like, I don't know. One of the most popular fics is just like Tim Drake and, Superboy. And it's like, what is it? I really like how Superboy looked originally, like his, I forgot what it's called, like his like retro outfit or whatever, like his original outfit in the 90s or so, where he has like the is it an undercut, and then you know, like the shades, and then like the leather jacket. It's like so good. It's, oh my god, like I kind of wish that we had that for yeah, like Young Justice, but it's like understandable like why we didn't have it and stuff, because of like how they wanted the characters to go and whatever. It's fine. But I'm really grateful that they had that in like the DC animated movie universe shows, or not shows, the cartoon for that, or the series for that, even though even though we only saw them for like a little bit. But I was just like, oh my god, I love this like this Superboy outfit. The character design is just so good. He just looks so good. But yeah, so then like I just like love like I was like reading those. So yeah, so I like became a really big TimCon fan just from reading the fanfics, and like yeah, so like a lot of my knowledge for Batman is either from Wikipedia, the cartoons, or fanfic. And then yeah, and then I know a lot of people ship Jason Todd and Tim together because it's like, you know, like he's like, oh, you're my replacement, like he like resents him and stuff like that, he tried to kill him and stuff like that. I think I do ship that like a little bit, like, but I don't like actively seek it out. I don't know. Some of my stuff is just like, if it has good writing, I'll read it. And then I do know that a lot of people ship like Jason Todd with what's his name? Like Will, is it Will? No, Roy Harper. It's because in Young Justice, like, this is spoilers though. In Young Justice, there are lots of characters in Young Justice. Let's just say that. Also, Young Justice is really good. You should watch it. Everyone should watch Young Justice. This is my ad. Like Young Justice is amazing. Like, you know, like it came out like when I was in like middle school or high school or something, right? And like it had 2 seasons, and like, you know, they kind of got screwed over by, you know, just like being on TV and like production and cartoon creation, scheduling and episode production, etc., being difficult and like, you know, the timeline or whatever. And then like, you know, it got canceled after 2 seasons, right? And then like 7 years later, it comes back because like people like it so much that it comes back. And like we are just like a big rabid fan base because it's such a good show. Young Justice is like one of my favorite. Tim Drake has a boyfriend though, and they're cute. Is that the what is it? It's the guy that they pulled out of like the old comics, right? I'm just like, well, actually, I'm just kind of happy that he looks like confirmed to be like either bi or gay or queer. Like, you know, like I'm just like, oh my god, like nice. Yeah, I haven't. Oh yeah, it's Bernard, right? Bernard Dowd or something. I haven't seen any like content for them because like, you know, I don't actually I haven't actually been reading the comics and stuff. Young Justice had the whole issue that Owl House had. Yeah, the company didn't like it. People kept it going. Yeah, people were saying that originally like it was like marketed towards kids and stuff, and like, you know, toy sales were bad. I don't even know if that's true because some people were like, oh, I don't know if that's true, blah blah blah. But like I think people were saying that currently like the person who's running like DC or like just content for Warner Brothers, or I don't know, but like the person who's in charge of content or something that like a lot of people don't really like because I think they don't like that they canceled like the Batgirl movie and stuff like that. Like whoever that guy is who's in charge of all that shit. Like I'm also kind of sad that they canceled the Batgirl movie. Even if it was shit, I still wanted to see it. You know what I mean? Like they filmed so much. Hello. Okay, I should have aimed that better. Like, oh, I didn't want to put that there. Oh, but it's moving anyways. That's fine. What was I saying? Yeah, apparently like that guy like likes Young Justice or something, or like is known to like Young Justice, something like that. So I'm hoping that there is hope for like a 5th season. But you know, we'll never know until it happens. And you know, I don't know. The other thing too is like people are like, oh, I don't really like that Young Justice always ends on cliffhangers, but I'm like, it's fine. Like if they don't get a continuation, that's what fanfic is for. Like I don't need a canonic ending. I say that even though I do want a canonic ending, but yeah. Yeah, it was Warner Bros. I want to see live action Barbara. Me too. Like there's like the Barbara that was in what is it? Titans. But it's just not the same. And it's also like, you know, I just want to see more. Yeah, I've never actually watched Owl House though. I heard it's good. But it's just like the same thing with like Steven Universe. It's just like I just never felt like I was in the mood to watch it. Even though like I know it takes place in like a magic academy or something, right? And I really like that setting where it's like, oh, like, you know, though it's a school setting. I don't know. I don't know why I really like that setting. Like, I feel like people don't use it enough because it's just like there's Harry Potter and like that's kind of it. But yeah, I don't know. Barbara is like one of my, or like, yeah, she's like basically my favorite. She's basically my favorite girl. So I'm like, I want to see more. And it's like, I don't know. Some people are like, man, we keep getting Batman content, and like, can we get like some other superheroes? And I'm just like, I know we keep getting Batman content, but like, I like it though. Um, but yeah, I don't know. People were talking on the Superman, that was it, My Adventures with Superman, like the new cartoon. Like that show is so good. It's the animation is so good. Like, it's so cute. It's such like a good first Superman or like first like superhero show. I feel like it's so I don't know. It's so cute. Um, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, there like someone was like, oh, would you like to see this like universe expand with the other heroes, or would you want it to just be like only Superman? And like some people were like, yeah, I want to see like the rest of the Justice League and stuff like that, and people were just like, people were also just like, no, I don't want to see the Bat, like I don't want to see like Bat Family because like they get too much shit already. Like, can we just have this one thing for ourselves? And I was like, you know, like we get stuff, but it's also we also don't get stuff sometimes, you know? Like even like for me, like I didn't, not that I don't like the 5th season of like the Batman, like the cartoon, but the 5th season of like the Batman, I don't know how to say it other than the Batman. Like the 5th season of like the Batman, god damn, now I'm gonna think it's weird. The 5th season of that show, like they dedicated it to just like crossovers of Batman and like the Justice League member of the week. And it's like that's cool and all, but like I just want to see the Bat Family. Like I just want to see Barbara, and I just want to see like Dick, and I just want to see I don't know, I just want to see them all together. And it's like, you know, like Robin was in some of those episodes, but not all of them. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, I did see Blue Beetle the other day though. It was really good. Well, it was good. I don't know if I would say it's really good, but like I enjoyed it a lot. Like I would watch it again. Not in theaters, but I would watch it again. And I'm happy that that movie was able to come out. I think I did cry during that movie too, but I just cry easily, so. Okay, what else was on my list of things that I wanted to do? Great Ace Attorney. Yeah, so I wanted to do Great Ace Attorney. I've already done the first case of Great Ace Attorney, and then I'm in the middle of the second case. So then I was like, maybe I can like just start streaming from the second case that I'm on, or like I'm in the middle of the second case. But yeah, so I was like, maybe I can stream this, but I don't know. If I stream that, I'll probably not talk too much to chat. Just because I don't know, like I don't know yet like what kind of games I like playing on stream and what kind of games I don't like playing on stream, because I haven't streamed yet, or I haven't streamed enough yet, because I do know that I get kind of distracted sometimes when I'm on voice call or when I'm talking to people. So I don't know if there are like some games where I just want to enjoy the story and just like, you know, take my time with it, or if there are games where it's like, no, like it's fun to just stream and react and stuff. But then there's also the path of like, you know, like I can just stream and then like, you know, not really talk to chat as much, and then just like it's kind of just like a you are watching me play kind of thing. Yeah, so then there's that, where there's Great Ace Attorney, and then there is there's Style Savvy. So oh, my friend is asking if I want to play Splatoon tonight. Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay. I thought, because when you use VTube Studio on Discord, it shows up on your Discord or something. And it says navigate to a stream to start, or navigate to a server to start streaming or something like that, right? So I was like, oh my god, is my Discord doxing me in the fact that I'm using VTube Studio? But it's not, because I'm always listed as inactive, or not inactive, I'm always listed as offline so that people don't see me. So I was like, is that how my friend knew that I was on stream? Is that how my friend knew that I was streaming? You need a duo to run Splatoon on stream. I'm a little rusty with my Splatling, but maybe one day, Quartz, I'll try. But like I haven't set up my Switch yet, or like I'm still trying to figure out how to make sure I keep my privacy as like a streamer, and like still use all my old accounts and be like, what's it called, still use all my old accounts and be cheap because I don't want to I don't want to rebuy games over and over to I don't want to rebuy games over and over just so that I can have my accounts be separate because, you know, I'm not bald enough for that. You know what I mean? Like I already have all these games and I want to just use them, and I'm kind of lazy too. So I need to figure out like how to keep everything like reasonably separate to the point where it's okay. Or it's like, you know, like my identity will not be found out and shit. Because yeah, like I do have like another online presence that is apart from streaming, and I very much don't want that to be connected to my streaming ever. Just because of like privacy, and then also since I do work in games, like I'm not like one thing is like I work in games, but also I'm not like big enough in games to feel comfortable with people knowing that I also stream and like, you know, do VTube and stuff. And like, you know, like I feel like one day, like when I be more comfortable, when I get more comfortable with streaming, I'm gonna be a little bit more cracked, and I'm not gonna is cracked the right word? More like I'm gonna be a little bit more nuts. And like say things that I would definitely not say in a professional setting kind of vibe, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like horny on main, not horny on main, I don't know, you know, shit like that. And it's like I don't want people to like, you know, yeah. And it's also one of the other things is like being a woman in games, like, and then, you know, like women in the gaming industry. Yeah, I just want to be more unhinged. Overwatch 2 Monka S. Wait, I'll read you things in a second, one second, and then let me finish this thought so I don't like perish. Yeah, I just very much want to keep my like my streaming side and my VTubing side away and separate from my career and my real identity. Also, because I never want any of my relatives to find out that I'm a streamer because they're too nosy, and they just like I have another relative that like does like content, and like their family just like watches all their videos, constantly keeps updated on their channel, that sort of thing. And I'm like, I know that you guys will do the same thing to me, and I do not want you to watch me stream, because if you watch me stream, like, you know, it's like you're different people, you're like a different person with different people, you know? And it's like, I don't want to be like this person when I'm around you guys, because I know that this is gonna be uncomfortable for me, and you guys are not gonna be comfortable with me being like this. I don't know. But yeah, so I haven't figured that out yet, because people are like, oh no, you can just like, you should just make new accounts for everything. And I'm just like, I don't want to rebuy all my games, and I don't want to have to buy a second subscription of Nintendo Family Online so that I can play Splatoon on stream. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't want that. Yeah, Quartz, you're okay. Like, you're really friendly. But it's just like, in general, like, I'm just like trying to figure things out first. But you know, it would be fun to play with you sometime. Let me read the backlog. I'm not a fan of rebuying. At least freemium games let you do it for free. Yeah, like, I'm not, yeah, like, that's why sometimes I'm like not sure, like, if I want to buy a certain game on like PC, Switch, or like the PS5. I'm like, which of these platforms is the best way to optimize like this game, like which, like, I don't know, it's like confusing sometimes. But yeah. And then Overwatch 2 Monka S Unhinged, I'm a rando. So, parasocial Twitch chat versus social friends. I mean, it's fine to play with Twitch chat sometimes too, you know? Like, was it like, I know like the streamer that I like watching before like Video Games Awesome, like they like add people to their PlayStation and stuff, and then they play games with them. Like they played like Friday the 13th with them and stuff, and like Fall Guys, that sort of thing. But like I know like my Nintendo Switch, or like my you know, it's just like your game accounts like have like your real names on them and stuff. And then I don't know how to make sure that it's like completely private and stuff. So I know that for my PS4, or like my PlayStation account, right? Like that has my real name on it. And then like like it will tell you your real name when like you're just like in the PS4 like home screen, and like your real name is just like on the top of the screen, like on the menu, and it's like, how do you get rid of this? Like if I stream, like is everyone just gonna see that my real name is just at the top of like like at the top of the PS4 if I ever go into the main menu. Like, hello? Like, I just, like, need to figure out that stuff first before I start playing with other people. Because this is, like, a thing with, like, even if I were to play with other streamers, like, I don't know other streamers well enough to the point where I can play, or not to the point where I can play, but it's, like, to the point where I can tell them, like, who I actually am, like, my real name and stuff, because, like, I won't really know them. Because, like, I'm in, like, a server that is for doing VTuber collabs, and I think eventually, once I get more comfortable, or, like a different model that's not just this cat, then I will want to do some, like, collabs in there if they ever host any that Suika that I'm interested in, but, like, I don't know how to even, like, hide my identity from them yet. But yeah, I would definitely like to play with you sometime. So don't worry about the parasocialism shit. Anyways, I'm like too small to be. I don't know if I'm too small to be parasocial stuff with, but you know, it's fine. Like I have a friend that's like a streamer, and he like plays with his, like he has like a regular on his stream that he's like, you know, played with before on like Splatoon and stuff. So don't worry about it. It's just that yeah, I haven't figured out anything yet. But yeah, because I just knew that if I like figured out all these like small things first, I would just never stream. And then also I'm like, you know, like I'll cross that bridge when I get there kind of vibe. Because it's like, oh, you know, I don't even know if like anyone will ever want to play with me anyways. Like maybe I'll just end up being a solo streamer for the rest of my life. But yeah, I'll figure it out eventually because I do want to play on my PS4 and stuff. And I do want to play on my Switch and like well, I'm already playing on my Switch, but I do want to play on my I do want to play Splatoon at some point too and figure things out. I think the first time I streamed, like a friend came online, notification came up on my screen, and I was like, oh shit, I need to turn that off. So it's like, you know, this is very beginner streamer life right now. And like my streams are just gonna be very scuffed for a very long period of time. Yeah. But you know, it's fine. We're just gonna figure it out as we go. It's the journey, you know, it's the journey. But yeah. What else is on my list? Style Savvy is on my list. I want like Style Savvy is just like this like dress up game basically where you run a store. Like it's not even the game that's coming out isn't even Style Savvy, but it's basically Style Savvy. It's what's it called? I forgot, but it's the spiritual successor to Style Savvy. And it's coming out in November or something, and I'm like, birthday present for me? New game Switch. It's called Fashion Dreamer, but it's made by the same people that made Style Savvy, which is like something Sophia or something like that. Here, I need to navigate back to my things. I grew up on Nintendo, so I definitely knew what Style Savvy was. Never played it myself. See, I like, what is it? I really like fashion. And like, but it's like, you know, I don't have money to buy like every single piece of clothing I want. And I also don't want to wear like all those different styles and stuff. So it's just like a fun dress up game. It's like, I've never played Love Nikki because that stuff looked kind of confusing, to be honest. And I also heard that people spent a lot of money on it. So I just like didn't want to play stuff. I didn't want to play Love Nikki. But yeah, it's just like so fun. You get to run your own store. And like you have your own character, and then you just have clients that come into your store and they're like, can you please like dress me up, and like they like want to explore their own style and stuff. So they're like, oh, like I have like this date I'm going to, or I have like an event that I'm going to, and I want to dress in this style. Or like, oh, I'm like, it's getting cold, like it's winter time, like I'm looking for like some sweaters, or like I'm looking for like a full outfit, that sort of thing. It's just like a fun like game to like chill and play. Yeah, and then yeah, so I just really loved playing that when I was younger, and I could just dress my character in all the clothes that I couldn't wear because either they were too edgy for me to wear, or you know too expensive, or just like and then also like you can like dye your character's hair and put on their makeup and do their nails, and like this is a very much like a this is very much like a girl game. I don't know, or like a game that like I don't know, but they did add like guy fashion to it. I think like both like the new game that's coming out, Fashion Dreamer, and like the most recent like Style Savvies that came out for like the 3DS and stuff, like those had like men fashion and it was like more limited than like the women's fashion and stuff, but it was just like such a cool option to have men's fashion in Style Savvy. um but yeah, so I'm like really excited for that game because I was like I don't know, whenever it's just like Professor Layton, because I love Professor Layton. Like Professor Layton is like also my shit. It's just like whenever there's something that releases that's just like your core childhood memory of like core childhood, like you love this, it's like amazing. I grew up on Nintendo. Oh wait, no, I already read this. Sorry. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing that, and like I want to try playing it on stream because it's just gonna be chilling, like chill times. I don't have to think very hard. Or I don't think I'm gonna have to think very hard. So it'll just be fun to just like vibe and play that on stream, I think. And then what else is on my list? I have otome games on my list. So I do have a lot of otome games that I bought and I've never played because what is it? I don't know what it is, but I just like never played otome games when I was growing up. Like I think the first otome game I played was Mystic Messenger. And I only played Mystic Messenger because my friend was playing it at the time, and like I think I just wanted to see what it was like, and also it was free. I played it in college, and like I don't know, back then it's like I didn't really want to spend money on otome games, and I didn't want to spend money on like mobile games either. I don't know. I was just like, you don't have that much money when you're in college and like you don't have a job, or like I don't know. I only had so much money from my part-time job. I did not really want to buy otome games. I had like other priorities. There were just other games I wanted to play more. Yeah. So the only otome game I've played before is Mystic Messenger. And I really liked Mystic Messenger. I cosplayed Zen from Mystic Messenger before. Um, yeah, and then what's it called? But I just have like I do enjoy, I think, otome games, but then they're also just very embarrassing to play because it's just like, oh my god, this guy is romancing me. It's very embarrassing, and I'm just like not used to that because like I'm also like I've never been in a relationship before, so it's like, oh my god, this person is flirting with me. And it's like a 2D man, but it's still just like, I'm not used to this. I'm like, why are these people flirting with me? God damn, please stop. But yeah, I have like, what do I have? I have like Code Realize, and I have like a couple other like popular games that my friends recommended to me. I think they're called like, I think they're from like Voltage or something. Is it Voltage? I don't know. They're like, it's like an Ultimate game company that has a booth at AX or something. But yeah, I just have like maybe 4 or 5 of their games, and of course like Pride and Prejudice Dating Sim also counts as a otome game, so I need to play that on stream. The best way to consume an otome game if they get raunchy is have a friend watch it with you. Oh my god. It gets 100% funnier. Pterodactyl noises. I don't know. I feel like I'll get embarrassed doing that too, because I'm just like, oh my god. Oh, was it? I backed like this Kickstarter for this Korean otome game called Salty Hounds, and it's basically like I think you're like in charge of a bodyguard or like security like firm or something, and then like all the romanceable guys are just like the different employees. And I'm just like, oh, everyone is so hot. Like usually in otome games, like the guys are not very like or not guys are not very attractive, but like you know there's like very much like the types, and then like they like some I don't know like they like usually for me like they just don't hit. Oh my god, that guy just like pushed that strawberry so far. Usually they just don't hit for me. Like I don't really like many of them, or like maybe I'll just like one of them. Ever wanted to date a hot lawyer? The thought has never come to mind, to be honest. So I guess no. But yeah, so I do want to play Salty Hounds on stream. I don't know how good it's gonna be because it has really bad reviews on Steam, but it also, I feel like the reviews for it aren't fair. I don't know, I feel kind of bad for Salty Hounds, like the development studio, because it was a Kickstarter game, right? And I think they had a lot of, they're just having a lot of trouble in development, and it's taking longer than expected and everything, and it's like a Korean studio. And they're indie and everything, and you know, I just feel kind of bad for them because they released an open beta, or not open beta, they released a beta I think on Steam, and it just has the worst reviews on it right now, and a lot of it is just because it's like the beta looks pretty bad, it's pretty buggy, etc, etc, but they explained that like a lot of the issues right now is because that their programmer that they had originally been working with was being very uncooperative and stuff, and then like they were sabotaging the game or something. I don't know, it just like seemed like a mess, so I just like felt really bad for them. So I don't think I just like want to give them the benefit of the doubt because it does look like a really cute game. And like I don't think they're trying to scam anyone. I think they're just trying their best. And people were also complaining because like there wasn't very much English localization in it yet and stuff, and I'm just like, you know, I think that's fine. Like it's not the main priority for them right now. Like when I test when I have to play test games for work sometimes, like a lot of the times like it's not localized in other languages yet. And like imagine like this is a Korean studio. It's not an American studio. So their priority is probably to localize it, or not localize it, is to release it in like Korean first anyways. So like I think it's fine. I know there's an ultimate game that's just, I think you roll as a secretary. Oh, what's the game though? Like I'm not I was like in real life? Nah, I'm good. Was it? Yeah, one of my friends plays ultimate games though. She played like this one where you date like a pub oji-san guy or something, where it's like I don't know, it's just like a bunch of old men, and then I was like, why are you playing this ultimate game? And she was like, it was on sale. I don't think I'll ever play that game. What other ultimate games are there? Oh, and then I also backed Touch Starved. It's like a gothic horror edgy looking otome game, and like the reason why I backed it is partially because like one reason is because I know someone who's like working on it, or like not working on it, but I think they worked I won't go into details, but I know someone who like worked on the Kickstarter in general. Yeah. I mean, like I need to stop giving so much information about myself, bitch. You need to stop doing that. But yeah, so that's how I heard about it. And then I watched the trailer for it, and like the trailer is so good because they did a cover of every time we touch. And I was like, whoa, this cover is so good. So I backed it just like partially just so I could get the cover. What about the Eldritch Horror dating sim? A sucker for love. I don't know because I don't really like horror. I don't know. I'm not like a big ultimate person either, so that I just like googled horror. Horror horror otome game. Images. like there are too many horror otome games. Is it called Sucker for Love? Oh, it is. Oh, I don't like that. I don't think I like that. The first image I see is just like this guy holding up like a bloody skull or something. I think I'm good. Oh, is it this cuter looking one? No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't think I'm gonna play that. Yeah, what else is on my list of things to play? So past the otome games. Oh, Hades 2 when it comes out. I want to play Hades 2. I don't know if I can play Hades, like the first Hades game on stream, because here's the thing about about me, okay? I'm bad at coming up with nicknames or like handles, right? So a lot of the times when games ask me for like a name to put down on my save slot, I just use my real name. And like the biggest point of this that can demonstrate what I'm saying is that when I started playing Persona 5 and they asked me what my name was, because you know, like they asked me what my name was and I was like, oh, this must be for my save file, right? And I put in my full real name for like my first and last name, right? And then I started playing the game, and they were like, oh, Joony! They're like, Reinz-kun! And I was like, hello? What? Reinz-kun! And I was like, god damn it! So then, like, everyone in that game, everyone in Persona 5 just calls me by my real name, and I'm like, this is so awkward. I'm like, I think, like, I made, the main character of Persona 5, like, date wait, do they call them by your first name or last name in Persona 5? But either way, they're like Joony-kun, and then they're like Reinz-kun, and I'm just like, oh my god. And I was like, oh, I made a mistake. But I'm also like near the end of Persona 5, so I can't like stop playing. But that's also like why I can't play Persona 5 on stream, because you know, I would just completely dox myself. It's a parody. I can get the mixed reception for, yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe I'll look into it, but there's so many other games on the back burner. I know there's like that one, like, Monster Prom. I think that's a dating sim too, right? I think that one was a popular one I heard a lot about. I also heard a lot about Dream Daddy, but I'm like, not really, I don't think I really want to play Dream Daddy. Yeah, and then, yeah, so there's Hades 2, and yeah, I don't know if I can play Hades 1, because I think my real name might be on the save for that, if they do that. And then, yeah, there's Fall Guys. I don't really know if I want to play Fall Guys, though. I was trying to play Fall Guys for, grinding the Final Fantasy 14 Battle Pass or whatever, Fame Pass, whatever it is I bought. And it was just like, pain. It was just pain. Yeah, and then Duolingo, learning Japanese on stream, and then just chatting about anime. I added that recently. Dream Daddy is mixed from what I heard. I think I watched someone play Dream Daddy before. And I'm just like, you know, like, it's okay. I think it's just because, like, for me, the art style doesn't really hit for me. And it's like a lot of times there are just like, I just wanna look at art that I like a lot. But yeah, what else is there I could play? I mean, there's so much in my backlog that like literally, oh, I could play Nier, but also I heard that like Nier is hard, right? All I know about Nier is that it's hard, 2B has a self-destruct, they're robots or something, and there's a lot of balls. And like the only reason I know there's a lot of balls in 2B is because, or not in 2B, in Nier. There's a lot of balls in Nier. The reason why I know there's lots of balls in Nier is because they put that mechanic in the Final Fantasy 14 collab. And, it's hard. The mechanic is hard. I don't know. I still haven't, like, memorized or fully learned how to play, or, like, the Alliance raid. the near alliances. But yeah, what else can I play on stream? I feel like I already have like such a big list, but then like I don't know, there's just like so many things I want to play, so many things to do. I can be a basic, I can be more basic and like non-weeb and play Uncharted. I don't know, Uncharted is kind of fun. I played it a little bit before and then I just like never, I stopped playing. I think I might have watched like someone stream it before too. I could try playing Last of Us on stream. I'm like not that good at it though. I don't think I'll ever play horror games on stream. Unless like, you know, a miracle happens and then someone actually like, I don't know. Like, I think like if I were to play horror on stream, it would just, I feel like it would just go badly. Because, what is it? I'm not good at horror. I'm just really not good at horror, man. I tried playing Resident Evil, was it 7? Which one is, it might have been, whichever one is the one before Village. I tried playing that Resident Evil, right? And, you know, I could not even go past the house. Or like, I watched like, I watched another streamer play Resident Evil and I was like, okay, like maybe if I watch him play it first, then I can handle it. But like playing a horror game by yourself versus watching someone play a horror game is so much scarier because you're just like so much, you're just like so much more paranoid when you're playing horror by yourself. And it's like I kind of like watching people play horror now, like a little bit, just because the people that I play, or not play, the people that I've been watching that play horror, like they react funnily, so then, and they're also kind of not scared for the most part, kind of, except for jump scares, but they're not like, you know, like, they're not like super scared to the point where horror is good as co-op, you know, help remove some tension. Yeah, like I think the only horror game I can play on stream is probably The Quarry. Oh, that's another game that I was thinking of playing, because I've already seen all of The Quarry, and I've like watched playthroughs for it like at least 4 to 5 times. I just like love The Quarry. It's just so funny. And it was like, it was so fun when it first came out, because it was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? And it was also just like, it wasn't scary to me, which is like, it was just perfect. It was the perfect horror game for me, because it was basically not that scary. But yeah, so I don't know how like interesting that would be to watch though, because what's it called? Just because, like, you know, I don't think I'm gonna have very exciting reactions to it, but it'll be at least a taste of like what it would be like for me to play horror. But yeah, but like literally I'll like watch like streamers play horror and then I'll get scared and then not be able to use the bathroom at night and stuff, you know what I mean? What is it? Like, I was watching Anna play the mortuary assistant, and I was watching Shota also play the mortuary assistant. I was just basically watching everyone play the mortuary assistant. And it's just, it's like, it's so interesting. Because, I don't know. It's like, it's not like a very, I guess it's kind of simple. And it's like, it's just scary enough that it's scary, but it's not like too scary that I'm like screaming every second, you know what I mean? But it definitely does make me scared to go downstairs at night. And then, yeah. So I can't play Mortuary Assistant because it's just too scary for me. But yeah, like, was it? I think Enna, when she was playing that stream, or when she was playing that game, she was just like grabbing all the jade pendants and stuff like that. Because she was like, this will ward off evil spirits. And she was like opening windows in case, like, you know, in case something happened to her and stuff. I don't know. And I was just like, after I watched her play it, I was like, I need to buy myself a jade pendant. I don't know where my jade pendants went. I only have like one, or like 2 maybe. And like, you know, I don't even know if they're real, but I need to get one again with all the horror streams I keep watching. I was like, too scared. But yeah. What other stuff could I play? What other stuff is in my backlog? Oh, like Final Fantasy 16. I'm sure there's a jade pendant somewhere. Yeah, I just need to buy one that looks cute. That, yeah, that's basically it. I just need to buy one that looks cute, which means I need to find one that looks cute. Which means I also need to find one that looks cute that's not expensive. Because apparently jade can be very expensive. I'm just like, god damn. Go digging in like Chinese burial grounds? Wait, don't hell no. I remember when I was younger, like my mom told me that like when you pass by a graveyard, you have to hold your breath because otherwise like spirits can like take over your body or something like that. Like you'll inhale their spirit and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't know if that's like some kind of superstition or something, but I'm just like, so every time, I used to live next to a cemetery or something, like a really big cemetery, like back when I lived on the East Coast. I would have to walk past it every single time I went to work, because like my bus stop was on the other side, and it was just like, crying. So I would just have to like, it was like a very long, very big cemetery. So like every single time I like walked by that area so I could take the bus to work, I had to just like hold my breath and like I would just like run past it. Because also like I would get home like from work late at night, right? So it would just be scary too because it's like, oh my god, what if there's someone hiding in the cemetery and then they're gonna jump over the fence and grab me and kidnap me and I don't know. I don't know. Nighttime is scary. As a female. And in general. I don't know. Actually though, it's kind of weird because like when I was in college, like I was like kind of a night owl, right? And like I would just stay in the studio until nighttime. Or sometimes like I would stay in the art studio and like work overnight because, you know, procrastination. And like the building technically like doesn't close for art students. Like you can still be in there at night. It's fine. And like they just like lock the front doors so that like, you know, I mean you can still leave, but like no one can get in at night unless you have a key, and like only like only certain people will have keys. So it's like kind of safe to be in there at night unless like, you know, like homeless people come in and like, you know, hide out in the bathrooms and then like, you know, scary stuff. You know, that could be a horror game. Yeah, so like it's relatively safe. So then I would like, you know, like just work at night in the studio, and then you know, like I would either like go until dawn, until it was like 6 or 7 a.m. and the light was out again. Man, all of my rounds are just being really bad, but I think it's because I'm distracted. But yeah, like let's see. But yeah, so I would just like go out at night, and then like sometimes I would be finished with my art project and it would be like maybe 3 a.m. and I lived across like I lived across campus, and then I would just like, you know, walk home. And like I didn't even like call escort services sometimes because like, you know, like some campuses or like some colleges like offer like escort services. Like I need like there has to be a better word than escort service, because I know escort service also means like prostitution, and that's not what I'm talking about. But like, you know, they'll just like accompany you from like wherever you're going to like a certain area around campus so that like, you know, you can get home safe at night. But like I would just like do that because it's like, you know, it's only 3 a.m. and like when it's like, you know, when you're in a college town, it's like it's so lively and bustling that like, you know, it doesn't really feel very dangerous. Even though like my college town like did, or like college city like did have a lot of homeless people, it was still like very safe vibes to me. But I think that also just comes with the fact that I knew so many people around the area, and I knew a lot of people that lived everywhere across like campus-ish area. So then like I knew that if I had to run, then I could run to someone's apartment and I could make it there I'm a maniac along with my mom. We always wandered the cemetery by my old college campus when I wanted to ponder the thoughts. I mean, like it's different for different people. Like some people find like cemeteries very comforting. Um, yeah, some people find cemeteries very comforting because they are very peaceful, and it's like especially if like someone has loved ones in the cemetery, it can be like you can feel like you're closer to them by being there. But for me, I wasn't like that. I don't know. Also, like, I'm just a very easily scared person in general, very gullible person too. Um, so like when I was younger, I used to be scared of Scooby Doo. Like not even the villains and stuff on the show. Like I used to be scared of the dog because I was like, this guy looks scary. And then I was just like, I don't want to watch this anymore. And now I'm like a really big Scooby Doo fan though. But yeah, I don't know. I was very easily scared as a child. I'm still very easily scared as an adult too. Um, yeah, yeah. I forgot why we were talking about nighttime. Oh, it's because I was talking about mortuary. I don't know, but yeah. I don't know if I'll ever play horror other than the quarry, but I feel like the quarry doesn't count. Like I don't know. I watched like some people play Until Dawn, but I haven't finished people like playthroughs for it because it was too scary for me. Um, but like I feel like since I've been watching more of Shoto's streams and all he streams is horror, I'm building up a little bit of a tolerance. So like maybe I think now, and also I'm like a little older, so maybe I'll be a little less scared. So I think now I can try watching like someone play Until Dawn. Because I heard like Until Dawn is very similar to The Quarry. And I do know all the spoilers for Until Dawn, because I read the Wikipedia. Until Dawn is storytelling masterpiece. Also, Five Nights at Freddy's is something I have a weird fascination with. I heard like Five Nights at Freddy's is really popular, but and I did read the I read the Wikipedia for that too. So I basically know what happens, but I don't think I'll ever play that game either. Oh, one game I do kind of want to play is Observation Duty, but I feel like I can't really play that game, or I don't know if I can play that game alone, because there are like some parts where it's like a little bit scary. Also it's very hard to play on your own, so I feel like that's a game that it's nice to play with like people who are in chat, because or like friends too, because then you have like more eyes, especially the older ones. Because the older ones look a lot harder than the newer ones are. One second. I'll probably stop streaming in like 30 minutes or 25 minutes so that I can eat sushi, and then I'll probably play Splatoon with my friend later. I'm not gonna stream that because I still haven't figured out how to not dox myself from my Splatoon name. Also, like my Splatoon name is like my other handle. So or I don't know, it's my like past life basically that I don't want to connect to this one. And I don't want any of my or I don't want any of my friends to know that I'm streaming it. And it's already like weird that I already changed my I changed my Nintendo Online nickname to something else. So if I change my Splatoon like nickname, it's gonna look weird and people are gonna be like, why did you change this? I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it because I do overthink a lot. Yeah, one second. Yeah, I can play after dinner in like an hour ish. Okay. Sorry, I was just replying to my friend. Just talking. I also read Wikipedias for horror games because I'm too scared to play but I want to feel included. Right, that's such a mood. Because like, what is it? It's the same thing for horror movies, right? It's like, I think, what was the game? Was it Us or something? Not Us, but it was the one, it was like the really popular one, like where like it's this guy going to meet his girlfriend's parents for the first time. It was like that one, right? Like it was super popular. Yeah. I do it for horror movies and shows too. Yes. I'm the same way. So I was like, I want to like know what happens because everyone's talking about it and like everyone like, everyone's talking about it. So I think that what I did was I read the Wikipedia first, and then I read the Wikipedia first, and then I watched the movie on 2 times speed. Well, like I like would switch from 2 times speed to normal speed, and then I would also take breaks. And I think I would also play, I think I was playing someone else's like stream in the background so that I had like something comforting to watch. Or like I was either watching someone stream in the background, or like I put on like Scooby-Doo or like something that was like really like not scary, like just comedic in the background so that I wouldn't be scared. And then that's how I watched that movie. Yeah. Yeah, what's it called? And then what else? There's also like there's like Children of the Corn, right? Um for some reason I just like one day I was just like I want to know what Children of the Corn is about. And I just read the spoilers for every Children of the Corn movie and book that like there was or something, or like most of them at least. And then I was like, "Oh, so that's what it's about." Okay. And then like I think we passed by Costco, or like we were driving to the grocery store, right? And then I just like turned, and out the car window I just see like a field of corn, and I was like, "Oh, that's great. That's real great." And I got scared for a little bit. Nine Ball Noir. Hi again. Y'all are gonna need to read up on Alan Wake then. I've heard Alan Wake is really popular because 2 is on the way. Is Alan Wake a horror game? I thought like I don't know. It's just like generic. Okay, not to be. Is it controversial if I say this? Not to be like basic. I don't know. It sounds like a basic white name. So then I'm just like, I just thought it was like Tom Clancy, you know? Suika. Like, what's it called? Like Tom Clancy's, whatever it's called. Like Tom Clancy, Nathan Drake, like John Wick, like Alan Wake just like goes along with all those names. So I thought it was some kind of it is horror. Okay. I just thought that I thought it was some kind of just like shooter game because it's like yeah, it was just basically I feel bad if that's mean to say. But I never looked into it cuz like I wasn't very interested in playing it. But I do know that like my friend is interested in playing it. So eventually I would learn. Oh my god, my friend is also like, he was interested in playing Payday, and I didn't know what Payday was, but then like after he kept talking about Payday, and then I had a dream where I think it was like standing next to someone, I forgot who it was, but I was just having a dream where I was at the grocery store with, I think maybe it was my coworker, and we were just like grabbing food and snacks to buy, and like I was just like, I want to buy this Payday. Like the candy bar that is like peanuts and caramel and chocolate. That's why it's not like those. It has an awesome unique story. That's why people are so hyped for 2. Okay, maybe I'll try to find if someone that I like if someone like I'll try to find if a streamer I like has a playthrough of that, and then maybe I'll watch that. Maybe I'll watch that after I watch someone play Until Dawn, and then what was I did want to watch someone play Resident Evil 7 because I did play what is it? I did read the Wikipedia and like I know the spoilers and stuff for it, but I kind of just like, you know, I want to see it. Yeah. What's it called? What else do I want to watch? I also there's like another, what was it called? Oh, I remember. So I had like Resident Evil, the one before Village. I had the Resident Evil before Village, right? And like after I found out that Resident Evil, like the base game, was too hard for me to play, like I had all the DLCs for the game too, because I had it on Stadia basically. Like after I found out it was too hard for me to play, I was still like, well, I wanna, like I already bought it on Stadia, like I wanna get my money's worth from it. So I looked at the other modes on it, and like one of the modes, okay, there's like 2 different modes in the DLC. Like one is a mode where you play as like Chris something. It's like this other character or something from Resident Evil, and like he's like OP, has a gun, whatever. I tried playing that one. I couldn't do it. It was too scary. Like even with the gun, it was just too scary. And then like I was like, well, I gotta play something. And I tried this other mode that they had, and it was like you play as like the family's uncle who, yeah, you just play as the family's uncle, and like he is like dealing this round is over. Oh, it's not over. But I mean it's definitely over, but it's not over yet. You play as the family's uncle, and you are like you find like what's her name? Like Zoe's body, and then like you see that she's like crystallized or whatever because of the fungus and stuff. Resident Evil spoilers, by the way, I guess. And then you play as her uncle, and you try to make your way across the swamp and shit to get the cure for her. Yeah, that's basically the premise of the DLC. Oh shit, I fucked up. Oh, but not bad. Like, for no braining it, I'm pretty good. I say that, but I also like kind of suck at this game sometimes, so I'm not that good. But yeah, so you play as yeah, you play as the uncle, and like the thing about the uncle is that he's just OP as fuck because he just uses his bare hands. And he just like defeats like these like monsters that keep appearing, and it's like it's kind of like you stealth through the game, and then you just like rip out their guts and stuff, and it's like, god damn, you're beginning to see the code beyond the game. Lol. If only. If only. But yeah, like what is it? Yeah, that like mode, like I ended up finishing that mode and playing it like twice or something. But of course, like I played it on like the easy mode because like it was still kind of hard. Um, and I would still get scared when I played it, but not as scared as like, you know, other times. But it was a fun mode. But and like yeah, what I realized was I was like, damn, I can't play as like what's his name, Ethan? Like I think his name is Ethan Winters, right? I can't play as Ethan because like the guy like doesn't pick up any weapons. Like they're like I've seen like the first like few like I've seen the first like hour at least of the game, right? And it's like, bitch, like there's like a crowbar sticking out, like a metal pipe sticking out of like the wall, and like Ethan doesn't pick up any of that shit, and I'm like, can you at least grab something to defend yourself, man? Like, goddamn. Like, I don't want to be this defenseless, and I know it's a horror game. Not the strawberry. Well, actually, you know, it's fine that the strawberry's there. That's fine. Because now we can do that. Oh, okay, yeah, well, I'm here for this. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, this man is too helpless. So yeah, I never played Resident Evil. And I think I got a refund for the game because Stadia shut down, right? So, you know, I got my money's worth because I didn't pay for it. Or like in the end I got refunded for it or something, you know? So that's fine. But yeah, I think I do I don't know. I do enjoy horror to an extent. Oh, something I would want to play is like Friday the 13th because it just looks like a lot of fun. Like I remember like way back, like I saw like the streamers I like watching like playing it. And then I guess like it became like more popular. I don't know. It's hard for me to know like what is popular with other streamers from like the past because like this is like really the only time where I've ever watched this many streamers before. Because like now I'm into a lot of VTubers and stuff now, right? But like before I would only like before VTubers I'd only ever watched like maybe like 4 or 5 like streamers in my life. And like my core streamers that I would watch, like there's basically only one streamer, like one streamer group that I watched for like 6 years basically. So then I don't have that much experience knowing like, or I just don't really know what people play or what's popular basically. But I heard Friday the 13th is popular, but I wanted to play it because it just looks like fun. Yeah, and like now that I have a PC I can play it. I don't know. I remember like I think they tried to play it, like the streamers I liked watching tried to play it again on Friday the 13th at some point, because it was actually Friday the 13th, and then they like all the servers were just like struggling because it was Friday the 13th, and literally everyone just wanted to play the game because it was Friday the 13th. It's like every other time, like the servers are kind of dead, except for that one time where everyone just wanted to play. But yeah, but I don't know if you need friends. I don't know if you need friends to play that game. So I don't know if that would have to be a collab thing that I play with other people. But also, yeah, I don't know if people will collab with too. So yeah. Friday the 13th, ready for Friday? Wait, is Friday going to be Friday the 13th? I didn't look. Oh, it is. Oh shit. Am I ready? I mean, nothing's gonna happen, so I'm ready for it, you know. It'll be fine. I think, like, one of my Oshis is gonna stream Friday the 13th, so I'm probably gonna watch him play. I think, actually, he's playing Suika game right now. And I was like, I'll watch while he plays Suika game, and I'll play Suika game. And I got distracted, and I'm like, I'll watch your VOD later. Part of me is like, I hope he hasn't gotten a new score, because I beat his high score already. So then I'm like, well, at least, like, you know, if he gets another high score, then, like, I haven't beat Shoto's high score yet, and, like, my goal is just to beat my Oshi's high scores right now. Just for no reason. Yeah, it's just, like, I just want to beat my Oshi's high scores and stuff. So, if he gets a new high score, and if his high score is higher than Shoto's high score, then, like, one, Shoto is gonna start playing Suika game again, because he said that he's only gonna play Suika game again, really, to get another high score, if someone that he knows gets a score higher than him. So, you know, goddamn. Yeah, so, part of me is hoping that he doesn't get a new high score. The other part of me is like, go Luca, go! But yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have put that there, it's fine. Yeah, part of me hopes that he doesn't get a new high score. I don't know, I'll see. Like, sometimes I've been seeing so many people in Niji playing Suika game, and then I don't have time to watch everyone play their stream or play Suika game, and like I don't have time to watch everyone's full streams, right? So sometimes I just go to their stream like after it's over, and I just check what their score was at the end, and I'm like, oh, okay, safe. Cause like there's like the Wikia or something where everyone's posting their scores, or like everyone in Niji Sanji, I think Niji Sanji EN in Japan, like everywhere, I think they're posting their scores to that scoreboard, or like people are keeping track of it there, but I don't think it's like always up to date. So I know when Shu hit like 3,000 on Suika game, like that wasn't updated on the scoreboard for a while. So I just want to keep up to date for like specifically my Oshis. I'm still kind of new to beginner. I'm still kind of new to streamer or like both streamer slang and like VTuber slang. I feel like I'm kind of old. Every time I googled the other day, like, what does it mean to catch strays? What is catching strays mean? Yeah, I have to Google that. I have to Google so much stuff since I started watching VTubers. Goddamn. What was I saying? It's over. Okay, I'll go for 11 more minutes because I said in like 2 hours 30 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, I don't know very much streamer slang. So then I don't know, like, what defines an Oshi? Like, I know Oshis are like your favorites, right? But like, can you like, I think I saw like another word that was like, it was like Oshi with a prefix or something, and I was like, what's that? I was like, what does that mean? I don't know, I was just so confused. And I was like, is there a difference between Oshi and this other word? Like, what is this? I don't know. I have like friends that also watch streamers, but then like, you know, sometimes I'm not that close with them too. So then I don't know what to I don't want to ask. It's scary. It's scary to talk to people sometimes, you know? But yeah, so I'm like how many Oshis can you have? Is because I know with K-pop, right? Like you can have biases, right? And I'm like, I don't like I've never been into K-pop. Oshi-san or chan is a nickname, I think, term of endearment. Yeah, but then it's like, how many Oshis can you have? It's like with K-pop, like how many biases can you have? Like, is there one? Is there two? Or like, I don't know. Oh my god, you know what is like the funniest thing? I think I was at like a family dinner, like with my like cousins and aunts and stuff like that, right? And it was like, I don't know how the subject like went to this, but they were like, "Do you like BTS? Like your auntie loves BTS." And I was like, "Huh?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I like them a little bit." And then um, she was like, "Auntie," she was like, "She likes BTS." And then, sorry if I'm using an accent. I don't know how else to like describe it. And it was like, she came over and she's like, "Oh, you like BTS, huh?" She's like, "Who's your favorite?" And she was like, "Who's your favorite? Like, what's your favorite song?" And then she like pulled up her phone where she has like all of the songs like on iTunes and stuff. And then like peeked over and then she like hid her screen from me. And I was like, "Oh my god." I was like, I like BTS, but I don't know that much, man. So I think I knew at least one song. So I guessed that one. I just said that one. Um, yeah. Yeah, so I think she maybe has forgotten that I like BTS, or like forgot that I said or claimed that I like BTS. Maybe it's like categories, like having multiple favorites of food. Yeah, maybe. Mm, maybe. I don't know. I'm just like, can I have like 5 or 6 oceans? I'm like, do I have to, like, I don't know. There's not like concrete rules of like you have to rank them or anything, but I'm just like, I know for sure I like Luca a lot, I like Shoto a lot, I like Anna, Millie, uh, I like Ike's like metal covers a lot. Um, I like Vox too. I haven't seen enough of Shoes streams. Mm, I like Uki a lot too. I like Albin mainly because he's kind of nuts, and then also on his debut he like said that he liked Professor Layton. That's kind of like the thing with me, is like if I see that someone else likes the thing that I like, then I'm like, oh my god, I want to support you so much. Mainly when it's like something that's more like obscure, basically, because if someone says that they like Final Fantasy 14, like I will still have that same like, oh my god, I kind of want to support you, but it's not as rare as someone saying that they like Conan or like Professor Layton, you know what I mean? Um, so I think like this goes back to BTS, but it's like when I was like, I like BTS's like BT21 characters, right? Like the cute little mascots and stuff. And I was like, what's it called? I was like, well, if I ever one day get really into BTS and become ARMY, then then I want to like make sure I buy the character that is associated with like my bias, right? So then I kind of tried to forcefully find out who my bias was. Um but it's like I wanted the balance of like finding my bias, also liking the right character, or not the right character, but like also like liking the character design of like their BT21 mascot, and then also liking like other, you know, traits about them. I have a friend who adores Professor Layton. Yes. Yes. I don't know, Professor Layton fans are so like, it's so nice to see when other people appreciate Professor Layton, because it's like, I don't know, I don't like, it's mainstream-ish, but it's like, I feel like it's not as popular or as well known as like Ace Attorney, you know? Like Ace Attorney is like really, it's just like everywhere, like everyone knows the memes, like the Christmas meme, like, oh, it wasn't Christmas yet or something like that, you know what I mean? But like Professor Layton is like, while it's like the same people who usually like Professor Layton like Ace Attorney, or and vice versa, like it just doesn't have the same mass appeal because it doesn't have as many memes, I think, and I don't know. I don't know why, but it's just like harder to find. Did you ever play the Professor Layton Wright Phoenix Wright crossover? I did. I had the physical copy. And like that shit like goes for like $100-something on like online. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so glad I bought mine. Like when it when it came out. I remember for so long, I think like that game like wasn't localized for a long time. And then we were like, I hope that we get this one day, and then we did, and I was like, thank God. The thing is, like, I played the Professor Layton Ace Attorney crossover, but I never finished it because I think this is the thing. I think I read a spoiler, and then I was like, I'm going to forget this spoiler, eventually. So I will play the rest of the game when I forget the spoiler. I don't think I've ever forgotten the spoiler, so I never went back to the game. And it's been, at this point, it's been so long that I was like, I just need to finish this game. So I am going to finish it sometime soon when I am in the mood for it, I think. Yeah. And it's like, I am so close to the end. I think I'm on like one of the last trials or something. So there's not that much more left for me to play. Ooh, nice. What else is there? There's also like a oh, the thing that I haven't played as a Professor Layton fan too, for like basically the same reason, is Azran Legacy. It's like the last game in the Professor Layton series. Like before like this new game that's coming out. And I learned a really big spoiler for like the end of the game, or just like, you know, like a big like I just like learned a big spoiler for the arc, right? And I was like, I'll come back and play this game when I forget the spoiler. I never forgot the spoiler. And now that like World of Steam is gonna come out at some point, I need to play World of Steam when it releases. Like, I need to play that game. Like, everything else can... I can forget about everything else. I need to play that game. So, that means that I need to finish Azran Legacy. Be efficient now. Oh, like, I can't put this off any longer. I'm getting new content. I'm being fed. Oh, shit. What was I talking about before Professor Layton? Horror games. I don't know. I forget what I was talking about before Professor Layton. Oshis. I was talking about Oshis. In streamer terms. But yeah, so I was trying to find, like, my BTS bias. And, like, one of the things I was reading was, like, the trivia on each, like, BTS member's, like, wiki. And something that you would know, maybe, if you're a Conan fan and a BTS fan, is that some of the members of BTS like Detective Conan. So yeah, so I was like, oh my god, like, my bias should be the one that likes Detective Conan. But I think there are a couple of them that like Detective Conan, right? And then like in one of their music videos, like BTS like dressed, like there's like a BTS member that dressed up like Conan. I think it was like I forgot. I just know I remember his face, I think, kind of. It was like one of the ones that's supposed to be like the pretty boys or something. But they're all kind of pretty boys, so like can you really tell like which one it is? Like it wasn't V. Is his name V? It wasn't the main front man of BTS. I forgot his name. The one that learned English from watching Friends. It wasn't that one, but it was like another one. RM, Rap Monster. It wasn't Rap Monster. It was like a different member of BTS. But then I think I looked at his corresponding BT21 character, and I was like, I don't really like how this one looks. So then I was like, I can't have him be my Oshi. Or not Oshi, I can't have him be my bias. And then like, I could never figure it out. Oh, and then I also, yeah, I think it was Jungkook. Yeah. And then there was also like I also liked RM, I think. I forgot why, but also RM is cute. So yeah, there was RM, but then I think his character is like Tata or something. It's like the heart the pajama wearing like heart guy. And I don't like how he looks, so I was like, you can't be my bias either. So then I ended up just not having a bias. But I think my favorite BT21 character is probably Chimmy, or I like, what's the koala's name? I forgot. But I like the koala. I don't really like the horse very much. And then I kind of like Cookie, but Cookie, I kind of like him, the brown one, but I don't like him that much. I kind of like the bunny rabbit, but I don't know. They're just there's some of them that are cuter than others. Maybe someday I'll do like a tier list for shit. I don't know. Or maybe for like Sanrio characters or something. Yeah. But yeah, I was buying stuff from the Niji Sanji EN store for the first time, right? Because it was like it was like a Luca celebration thing or something, so they made his jacket and they made his necklace that he wears. So I'm a sucker for both apparel and for apparel and for jewelry, right? So yeah, I just went kind of nuts on the store, and then the bad thing about Niji Sanji is like they have a lot of jewelry, and like it's kind of cute and it's subtle and stuff. But a lot of it is like it's costume jewelry, so it's like it's just bronze, alloy, that sort of stuff. It will not last, and it's gonna tarnish very easily. But it looked really cute, so I bought some of it. And the other problem though is like it's kind of expensive. So then I was like, fuck. But the yen is weak, but it's not that weak. It's like the yen is weak, and so am I. So I bought a couple of things, and I'm just like, I'm excited to wear them though. Yeah, I don't know. It's dangerous, but yeah. So it was like I was like buying like merch of my Oshis, and then I was like, god damn, like some of this merch is really cute, some of this merch is not that cute. And some of the merch that is cute is for people that are not my Oshis. So I'm like, but I could become your Oshi though. Or not, I could become your Oshi. It's like, I could become one of your fans though. Do a Sanrio tier list and send it to them? Maybe. I'm like, please make more merch of this character, thanks. I like Agretzko a lot. She's really cute. It's kind of funny because like, I don't know if I was, ooh, I could see that coming. Oh, it's already been 30 minutes. It's already 2:30. Okay, I'll do one more game and then I'll stop. It's not gonna go for 9 hours again, but I'll do one more game and then I'll stop. This is what I said yesterday, or like last night too, where I was like, I'm just gonna finish this thought and then I'm gonna stop playing. And then I like had like 5,000 different thoughts. But yeah, you know, like eventually it has to stop. Yeah. Oh, it's funny though, because I like Aretsuko. I don't really like her singing, which is like, you know, it's just like the death metal stuff. Because it's just like, it's too far death metal for me, where I can't understand what she's saying. You're 100% predicting another 5 hours. No, I have sushi downstairs that I need to eat. And also, I already told my friend that I would, play Splatoon with him. So, I can't. Otherwise, I'm being a bad friend. I'm being a bad friend and a bad person. Because I already told them that I would stream. Or not that I would stream. I already told them that I would play. And also, I want to play Splatoon. So, Suika game can't hold me in the grip. Also, if I don't go and play Splatoon with him, he's gonna be able to tell that I'm playing Suika game and not doing something else, like, actually. So, Like, I'll be a bad friend and he'll know that I'm a bad friend. So I can't. I can't do that. But yeah, like, I don't like her death metal screaming just because I can't understand it. So then, like, but, like, I don't like it in terms of, like, I can't listen to it as, like, relaxation music or whatever, or, like, you know, just music, right? But, like, I do like screamo, or not, is it screamo? I do like death metal a little bit, or, like, you know, that, like, death metal voice, like, a little bit. I kind of want to learn how to do it, but I also know that you can't do something like that quietly. So, and I know my mom, if she hears me doing that, she's gonna be like, that's so bad for your vocal cords, like, stop doing that. So, like, maybe, like, one day, like, when I move out or something, or, like, you know, yeah, when I move out or something, I don't know. And, like, I don't know. Maybe when I move out and not have roommates or something, I don't know. Then I'll, like, try to learn how to do it. But for now, I can just try to, you know, practice learning how to actually normal sing. Because, you know, like, maybe if I normal sing, that also will probably help the death metal thing. But yeah, but, like, I really like Ike's, death metal covers. And, like, they're so fun to just, like, like, exercise to and stuff. And I'm just like, yeah. Yeah! I was looking at other games to stream other than Suika game, but I'm, like, not really sure what game I want to pick first, or, like, if I just want to keep going on Suika game for a little bit. Because I'm also, like, I'm lucky that this model is very easy to use, and it's, like, it's very easy to use, and then also it's very, what's it called? It's very cute. It's very cute, and it matches the game, like, this game's vibes very well, right? But I don't want to be a cat streamer. I don't want to be a cat for forever. So, yeah. But the other thing is that my streaming setup, sorry, I'm rubbing my eye. My streaming setup, is a little scuffed because my phone is too old to do VTube Studio. And I have to use VTube Studio on my iPad Pro, so the face tracking on it does not look great because of the angle it's at, I think. Or maybe it's fine. I don't really know. I was trying to look at this up on Reddit, because Reddit is where I go for everything. All of my questions will be on Reddit. Yeah, I've been going on Reddit trying to, like, look up, like, how to fix my VTuber setup and stuff like that, like how people, like, put their mics and stuff places, and, like, how people put their brain is blanking, their mic, their phone, like their webcam, their keyboard, etc. Yeah, I've been, like, looking at that and, like, seeing how, like, I should try to set my stuff up so it looks better and, like, helps my face tracking look better. Because, yeah, I feel like right now it doesn't look very accurate, and, like, I don't know if it's, like, if it has to do with rigging, because, like, the other models I was testing are free models, or if it's just because of the angle my face is at, or if I need to calibrate it more. Yeah, I need to look into it a little bit more and check it out and see how I can better fix everything. Perfect. Yeah. I don't know, but, like, I don't know, I can maybe I can take a break from streaming for a week and then try to figure that out, because, like, my current, like, what I'm trying to do right now is, like, I was, like, watching Dr. K, like, Healthy Gamer GG, And he was like talking about prioritizing goals and stuff like that, right? And he was like, if you have too many goals, oh my god, that was so dangerous and scary. But like, hey, this positioning is working out for us though. He was saying how like if you have too many goals, like you can kind of get overwhelmed and like, you know, just end up not making progress on any of them, right? So I'm trying to avoid that, and I kind of scoped down like the stuff that's like actionable to like a couple different things. So like mainly right now my goals are like I'll try and then like he said to scale it down or like, you know, try to only focus on one thing, which I'm like kind of not doing, but you know. He said to focus on like one thing, and then try to do that one thing or like work on that one thing for like 5 minutes or like 1 minute, 5 minutes, and then 20 minutes a day. Um, and then like, you know, do that every day, or like, you know, more realistically do that like every like 5 out of every 7 days, so 5 times a week, right? And ooh, okay, that one's the last one, so I'm gonna stop here and then I'm gonna finish my thought. I'll make my model big again so that like it doesn't, so I can't play. I'm locking myself from playing. Yeah, I can't play anymore. I'm locking myself from playing. I can't play. I put my controller to the side. I'm not playing. Yeah, so what is it? Yeah, so right now I've scoped down my goals to just like, you know, building my endurance and stamina for exercising and walking so that like when I go on my Japan trip and my Disney trips, like I'll be fine. And then my other goals right now are streaming because I do want to try to do VTubing and stuff and, you know, like pursue this as a passion, etc., etc. And then let me look at my goals. So those are two of my goals. And then my other goal is just to, you know, just like take care of myself more. And you know, remember to drink water, eat healthy, like, you know, all that good stuff. Self-care, you know? You know, like take time and do like face masks and like pamper myself and, you know, do other shit like that because I deserve it and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so those are like my goals right now. So like part of doing that is like, yeah, so every day I set a goal to like, you know, do 20 minutes of streamer related things, like at least 5 times a week, or just like, you know, I just have a checklist and every time I get to check it off, it's nice. So every time I do like streamer research, or if I do streamer research, or if I set up something for stream, or if I stream, like that counts towards my daily goal. And I'm just like, you know, I'm trying to work for it. So, you know, like if I don't stream like one week, that might just be because I'm choosing to use my 20 minutes or, you know, like my time for streaming for something else, like working on my VTuber and thinking about like my content, or, you know, setting things up on the back end, designing my character, etc., etc. Yeah. So, if I ever don't stream, it's probably because of that, or I'm busy with real life stuff. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that was the thought I was thinking of. I think that was the last thought I was thinking of. Yeah. I kind of get that right now. I've been freezing on my streaming ideas because I can't think of much to do. Mostly I can just go off people saying I have a good radio voice. That's good. I don't know. I think like it's really good and it's like a really good advantage. Am I supposed to move off of Suika game if I stop playing Suika game? Maybe I'll just put just chatting. Cause I don't know like the etiquette for Twitch. Okay, I think I updated it. I don't know the etiquette for Twitch if like I'm supposed to like switch categories like the minute that I stop doing one thing. Because I do have Suika game in the background. I was like, I don't know. I just finished playing Suika game. But yeah. Um but yeah. I feel like it's a good advantage though to have a good voice though, because then people will enjoy just like hearing you speak and stuff. Like definitely like one of the reasons why I like watching Shoto is because his voice is very like nice to listen to. It's also very funny. Um and like also with like Luca, like when he like makes his like Lucy voice is very funny too. Yeah. So I think it's a good it's a good advantage to have a good radio voice. Personally, I don't know if I have a good voice for anything because I don't have a good judge of what I sound like. I did watch myself back like yesterday, like I watched my VOD a little bit back and I was like, "Oh, you know, I don't sound too bad." But I also do sound like I'm trying to be quieter than usual because I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I sound kind of like not how I usually sound when I'm on voice call with someone. But that could also just be me, you know, how people like you can't really hear how you sound yourself, like that sort of thing. Um, it could be because of that. But I'm not sure. So who really knows? um, but yeah, I think that like you know, if you want to do streaming, then you should just go for it and just like do anything you want because in the end it's just like you're just having fun. So if you have like literally anything that you want to do on stream, then you should just try and do it. Yeah. And then if you stream, I'll try to catch your stream. I don't know what like time zone you're— oh my god. The game got dark because I haven't like been pushing the buttons and stuff. Um which is a sign I've been talking too long. But yeah, I think that you should just go for it and stream. Go for it and stream. Go for it and stream. Yeah, I'll try to catch your stream sometime. High school singing voice? I mean, use what you got, man. Use what you got. Like, I was in like a video game choir. And like I don't think I got anything from that. I don't know if I got anything from that. Like maybe a little bit, but I just have what I have. So I know that like a lot of people say that I can do funny voices, but like maybe like if I do a stream or like a game where I have to voice the characters or like want to voice the characters like with Great Ace Attorney and stuff, then I'll bring that out. Mostly I do a lot of kid voices or something, or I don't know, but we'll see when that happens. See, your voice is a good ASMR rambling. It's a great white noise to listen and tune into. Really? I don't think it is. Does it really? I don't know. But thank you. I just like tend to talk a lot and ramble a lot, but part of what I was noticing yesterday when I was talking to myself a lot is that I do lose track of like what I'm thinking of a lot. And like I kind of just sound like I kind of sound stupid sometimes because I'm just like, what was I talking about? I sound like an airhead, I think. So I don't really know if I sound very ASMR or very good, but I appreciate that you think so. Um, yeah, I think like what was it? There's this like ASM artist. Like I don't know if they're really an ASM artist or more of like a audio drama person that I really like. It's like a Tanuki audio on YouTube. I like his audios a lot because his voice is so soothing and his like acting is so good and his scripts are just so realistic. I I was watching him and then I kind of wanted to try my hand at doing like a similar audio drama or like audio play and like trying that out. Maybe I'm just subjective, but that was why I followed, right? Oh, that was— thanks, man. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know, sometimes people are just like, you know, just following. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like, thank you for coming back though. I was surprised to see you come back. I was like, oh my god, it's Quartz. um uh what is it? But yeah, I was thinking of doing an audio drama or like an audio play, just like a short one, because like the ones that Tanuki does are like they're like around 20 minutes or so. I don't think I can do like a very long, like long role play. I don't think I can do one of those. It's like too much. Um, yeah, it's just too much. So I kind of wanted to do like a Magic Academy scenario, like that sort of thing, like you know, just like classmates, or like you know, do like a series of it too. Like would be fun, where it's just like you know, every time is a new episode, and like you're like another character, and like you're— it's like a Your Name Here kind of thing, where it's like you know, you're just coming along for the ride with like we're like exploring like the magic school and going on an adventure, that sort of thing. I think like that would be fun. I don't really know that many channels that do that, but I also am kind of new to ASMR audio play stuff. So the only person I really know that I like watching is Tanuki Audio. Um, is it Tanuki Audio? I know it's Tanuki something. It's either Tanuki Audio or Tanuki ASMR. But yeah, I feel like he is also partially like something or like someone that inspired me to start streaming, and like making content because his content is just so good. It's just so good. I uh, like I haven't been able to find anyone else that makes audio the same way he does. It's like I don't know. Also, like he does like most of his scenarios are kind of like they're kind of like romantic and it's just like it's like really cute like innocent romance, and it just gives you the warm fuzzy vibes and stuff, and it's just like, oh, this is so sweet, like very very sweet vibes, and I'm just like, oh, I love this. I don't know. A lot of the ASMR audio plays I find are very horny. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, there's that. But sometimes you just want to vibe, and then you're just sweet romance, right? Oh my god, they're holding hands. Like sometimes you're in the mood for BL, and sometimes you're in the mood for shoujo. The duplicity? The two sides of man. I forgot what it's called. Um, but yeah, his voice is also very nice and soothing. But yeah, it's almost been 3 hours, and I said I was gonna stop at 2:30. I mean, really, I said I was gonna stop earlier than 2:30, but you know how it goes. So yeah, um, I am gonna go and eat dinner. I'm gonna eat my sushi because I got sushi today, and I didn't eat any of it yet because I was feeling kind of sick earlier. My stomach kind of hurt, so I didn't get to eat any of my sushi yet, because I was waiting for it to pass, and that's why I was playing Suika again. But now my stomach is feeling fine, so I can finally eat my fish. Yeah, and also I need to go because I told my friend I was gonna play Splatoon with him, and I want to play Splatoon. I want to kill some bitches in Anarchy or something. You know what I mean? Like, get those clams, get the tower to the point, spot those zones. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming. I'm very scared because I can see the viewer count. I know that you're not, like, when you're starting streaming, you're not supposed to look at viewer count because, like, you're like, oh my damn. And, like, people are like, you shouldn't look at viewer count because you should always be on and always be chatting and talking and stuff. Oh, hi, Ami I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not sure which way, but thank you for lurking and staying for so long. Like honestly, I usually don't chat in other people's streams either until like very recently when I started watching VTubers. So, thank you for coming and like keeping me company. But yeah, I'm finishing this thought and then I'm signing off. I swear to God. Like I know that you're not supposed to look at your viewer count because it just like for newer streamers they said like if you look at your viewer count then like you're gonna start talking only when you see that people are there, right? um and like me too, like I think I streamed like one time on my past life account. I say it's my past life account, but it's like it was not even like a VTuber at that point, so I was like eh. And then I did look at like the viewer count and it was like very awkward. But I feel like I've gotten better at that because yesterday I did that stream at like 2 a.m. because I couldn't sleep, and I just I was basically streaming to no one, so I think it helped. But I can see that there are people here, and I'm just like, oh god damn, like hi guys, thanks for coming. I'm gonna try to stream again sometime soon, and yeah, if you enjoyed, thanks for coming. Always feel free to lurk or chat, no pressure. I'm just vibing. And yeah, follow if you want, don't follow if you don't want. Does that make sense? Don't follow. No, don't follow if you want, etc., etc. But thanks for spending time with me here. Yeah, yeah. I hope even if I change to a different model that's not this cute cat, you guys will still come. That's the other thing I was scared of. I'm like, if I change my model to like a cute girl, like, will people still want to watch if this voice is not coming out of like this cat? That's like something I was like, maybe it'll be too different. I don't know. There was like this oh my god, I'm going on a tangent. Okay, I'm gonna say this last thought and then I'm gonna leave. Um, I'm not gonna go for 9 hours again. I'm not gonna go for 9 hours again. There was like this like YouTube video that was recommending cheap models or like, you know, like models that you can buy and like use. And it was like, oh, you can like get this, like this one is a popular model. It's like an Onesan model. I think it was either free or really cheap. And I was like, oh my god, she's so pretty and cute. And I was like, maybe I can stream with that one and try streaming with that one. And like try using that one as like as a human model for a bit and see. But then I feel like it's like such a big switch to go from like this really cute little cat to like an Onesan vibe. It's like opposite ends of the spectrum. But that's also kind of funny because it's like the gap that like the gap boy is kind of cute where it's like, oh, like this Onesan IRL is like actually like likes the cute like cat and plays as a cute cat in game. I don't know. It's like I don't know. But okay, I'm gonna go. Otherwise, I'm never gonna go. And I swear to God, if my stream session hits 3 hours, that'll just be disappointing. I will be disappointed in myself, so I have to go. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming and vibing and etc etc. I'll try to stream again soon. I don't have work tomorrow. Yay. But usually I have work 5 days of the week, so I can't always stream. Yeah. Yeah. But I'll stream when I can, and maybe eventually when I'm more consistent I'll have a schedule. But bye guys!